yung mukha mo.
Oh! Lasing ka na ba? Lasing ka na? Lasing ka na, no? Did you have a sip already? Ikaw Talaga?
Dahil ba sa ano yan?
Saan na yun?
Sa mga buhay-buhay.
Buhay-buhay? May, siguro. I don't know. Sana.
Kakaiba yung ngiti. Ay.
Teka, naka-live na tayo. Naka-Facebook live na tayo.
Ano yun?
Saan ko kaya ito ilagay, you think? Maybe so we can just turn it every now and then.
Hawakan ko na lang siya, guys.
Ay, ano ba yun?
Para hindi ako nakikita.
Parang bigla naging ano.
Are you sure? No.
Put it here.
Mamaya na mag-ano na.
Here muna, kasi so Fabio can show it to the camera.
Ano, tsaka yung ka.
Dito.
Baka
If
yung...
you want, we can start with the wine cocktail muna.
Yeah.
Kasi
Sige.
Malamig pa.
Oo, sige,
Kasi kung
sige.
hindi siya malamig.
At saka yun yung light pa, di ba? Hindi siya ganun ka
Pagkwentuhan
strong.
lang talaga.
Ayan.
The gin is a little more, you know.
Okay. Medyo wet, pero wait. I have tissue in my bag. Ito. Okay. Thank you. Like that.
There you go.
Yeah. Captured si Fab. Okay. Our barista in the house. I'm excited.
Someone's excited!
This is gonna be my first drink.
Do it!
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
Kailangan natin yan. Being 20s in my 30s na. I'm a late bloomer. So.
Okay lang yan. Just mag-Joseph.
Yes.
Ako, in denial din ako eh.
Matagal na akong in denial, pero tita lang talaga.
Yun yung mga, it's hard to be 44 but be born in 1995. No, wait, ano? Mali. Ano ba yun?
It's
Parang
hard to
nalasing
be-
na yata ako.
It's hard to be 28 when you're born in 1980.
Something like, yeah, yun. It's hard to be 28 when you're born in 1980.
So,
Exactly. But ngayon,
Basta. Believe me.
So my concept for this really is I wanted it to be like a girl version of Boys Night Out a little bit, where it's
yeah.
like lokohan, but it's not as not as
Yeah.
crass.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but not too
A
much.
little
Yeah,
bit.
we guessed there a couple of times. It can be
Yeah,
cases,
very.
yeah.
yeah.
So this is more for like the female version. So
Cool.
I like the idea, not as crass.
yeah, just a little
Very,
bit.
yeah.
A little-
You have to think about
Small this one.
it.
This is
Yeah.
like
A little naughty.
this is grapefruit, but it's parang like
Ang bango.
parang pomelo.
Parang gusto ko inumin from the bottle.
Lasinggera talaga.
Oh my God.
Oh
Ang
my
bango.
God.
I can smell it already.
Yeah.
Feeling ko ano siya. Tridor yan.
May mga ganyan,
Oh
yung
my
mabango tapos
Oo, yung nakakarami ka na.
This is the
Parang
grapefruit.
Sprite lang.
na ganyan na ako eh. Pag tayo ko, then.
Buti hindi ka naman
Rest
nagsuka
na
or something.
Hindi naman, pero nahilo ko kaya. Sabi ko naman kanina, wow, shucks, Grace, ito itong, ano to, 4 seasons na to. Woo! Tumalik si Sierra lang ako. Nakita ko dun, tapos nasa soto, nakaganyan lang ako. Sabi ko sa friend ko,
yung umiikot na yung paningin.
Oo.
Hindi
Ganun
na
lang ako.
ako-
Ayaw na bumaba.
Oo.
Doon lang ako sa sofa. Bahala
Kasi
kayo
pag
doon.
tumayo ka, either matatumba ka or masusuka ka na.
Correct. Tumba lang naman
Oh
ako.
my God.
Thankfully. Thankfully. Because I'm a sleepy drunk. If I get drunk, that's why I don't drink much because I want to see what's happening. I want to see what's happening. I don't want to be talked about.
So, hindi naman stages yan. Like, yung,
Diretso.
Diretso.
I know.
Ganyan ako.
Crazy. And then, matagal naman. Kahit hindi naman ako drunk, crazy naman ako.
Ah.
Crazy ako. Mas ano nga pagka-sober ako, mas nuts ako. Pag drunk talaga.
Oo. Parang yung sa akin may levels.
May
eh.
stages
May
yung
stages.
sa'yo.
Pag ano yung super social, super daldal. Tapos pag medyo tutuloy na sa...
Ayan.
Ayan. Tapos kinabukasan tsaka yung super
Did Ellen ever do any showbiz?
No.
She doesn't want to. She's
No.
shy.
Yeah, she's more.
She's so
more
pretty.
corporate. Yeah.
She's so pretty.
Ay, fiancé.
Yeah, she's like a model, like
Oh my
supermodel.
God.
But she doesn't do.
But she's not a model.
Oh, I love. She's a non-showbiz.
She looks like a model.
She's
Yeah.
a non-showbiz.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
They
She
blonde,
hates the
everything.
camera. Like she's the kind of she She likes to be behind, you know, like
behind the scenes.
behind the scene,
Production.
but not in front.
But
of
she
the
looks
camera.
like she should be in the front of the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, she could if she wanted, but it's not her thing. She's more like a corporate. She's a CEO of a headhunting agency for
Oh.
online casino.
Mm-mm.
So
Wow.
she finds jobs for the
Yeah.
industry, but mostly not here. Mostly international, like Malta, Chile, Israel, Taiwan.
Mm.
So it's good.
Wow.
She's very young. She's 31 years old.
What?
She's
31.
31. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm older than her.
I'm older.
Yeah.
How
I'm
old are you?
41.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're for,
Ah,
I'm 10
That's
years
the-
older.
But you look good for 41.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't
thank
look
you.
like
You look 31.
You look like
Yeah.
40, you know?
All
You
right.
look 41, you look 40.
I think maybe closer to 50.
Yeah, thank you.
What's
Asian
her
blood.
name?
Hmm?
What's her name?
Fabio.
Her name.
Oh,
Her fiance.
Ellen.
Ellen.
Ellen, yeah. Ellen Freud.
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 And-
I always tease her like
Like
chicken
the-
Freud.
Chicken fried.
Like chicken Freud, come here.
Oh,
She gets so,
mean.
So mad.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like Sigmund Freud, the
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
But it's a different spelling.
FRO and then JD, but you know the O, they have these two
yeah,
dots.
yeah.
Ah, the
So
ah,
Freud.
Because she's
very
Scandinavian.
Very
Ah,
Scandinavian.
okay.
She's from Sweden.
Oh.
I'll show her, okay?
There's
So
a lot
they know
of
what
good
she looks
pop
like.
coming.
Para
from Sweden.
ma-appreciate
Mhm.
namin yung beauty niya. From
She's been here for 6 years already.
Oh, okay.
She and the business partner.
So how did you meet her?
I met her in a housewarm party, which a friend of mine who's also he's also Swedish. He was throwing this party, and I said, "Hey, I have a friend of mine who's coming from Sweden, and she's gonna be here. I'd love you to meet her." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Let's go." So I went there, we met, and then I was like, "Okay, it was nice." At first, we just like said hello, but nothing special. And then we kept seeing each other because we always have go to the same parties and events and stuff. And then
Okay, we talk about this on air.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you repeat it?
Don't worry, we
No,
have a
no, no,
lot.
redo. Kasi
We have
this is
3
our
hours to
love
talk.
and relationship, right?
Right?
Oh, is
Konting
it?
tinatamaan.
Bilang a chismosa.
And then later, I will ask.
On chismosa is
Oh,
okay.
yeah, okay.
And then later, because these are all girls, right? We will
Yes.
ask you questions as a guy before, when
Okay.
you were single. If a guy does this, what does that mean?
Okay.
Like,
Sige.
and I'm sure you have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
you already admitted it earlier. You're repenting
Well,
for your
yeah.
sins.
I've had my time, yeah. But now I'm retired.
Yes.
Single, diba? In a relationship, married.
Practically married, honestly.
Kulang na lang ano.
We have. Oh yeah, you also have 4 children.
I do. I have 6.
Oh, wow.
I only have 1. Only child. Spoiled only child. Yung
Oo
son.
nga, si
Potato.
potato.
All right, we're going on air. GM 88.3, that is the Smiths with How Soon Is Now. Definitely the question on Easter's mind. How soon is now for us to try all of this gin that Fabio has brought called Antidote? We got different flavors. We got citron, right? We
Yes.
got orange. There is grapefruit, and then there is, if you're seeing the live, you can check that there are bottles right here. And we've got one that's similar to like, is that like creme de menthe? type?
That's the London Dry. That's
London
the
Dry.
17 botanicals and spices.
Right. And then this one?
And then that's the herbal one.
The herbal one.
The
Okay.
herbal one, yeah.
Ooh, interesting. And then we also have some wine, and I think we'll start with the wine first, right?
Yes. Let's
Okay. So, do we have it poured already? Not yet?
Not yet. I just have to open. So this is the wine cocktail that I told you from Saint-Tropez, from
Okay.
France. It just arrived in the Philippines last month.
Okay.
So it's very good, very refreshing.
Okay.
This is the exotic ginger flavor, and then this one is the peach flavor.
Okay.
This one is the girls love this one. And for the people who doesn't like to drink alcohol, no problem, because we have a 0% alcohol.
So it's
That's
just
for
like
me.
juice, like a
It's for
soda.
you, yeah, it's perfect for you, so you get to enjoy as well. You don't have to feel left out, you know.
All right. So we're gonna try those. In the
Yes.
meantime, we have Easter who's here in the studio. So how have you been, Easter?
I've been great. I actually just came back from a 3-day leave.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you must be refreshed.
I don't know because Wednesday felt like a Monday, and I'm just glad it's Friday.
But you look great, by the way.
Oh, well, thank
actually,
you.
You're also very blooming.
But I don't have the same Inspiration is you.
Ay, nako. Jewel, how have you been?
Good.
What are you busy with lately? Change topic, ano?
Oh, mabilis. That was
Change
fast.
topic.
Very
Work.
smooth.
Freelance work. Still doing freelance. Still doing voice work and my hobbies. Climbing has taken over my life. My dog.
Climbing what?
Climbing
Climbing.
walls.
Okay.
Climbing
Ano
walls.
yung hinasagot mo eh?
I mean,
Matupad ba to?
Maga pa.
Maga pa.
Okay.
Wala pa
Start
alcohol.
And April, how have you been? You've been busy traveling with the family?
Yeah, with my brother. He was here last
That's why they've missed
week.
you. They've been asking, is DJ April gonna be back?
Guys, andito lang ako. No, my brother was here for 2 weeks, so I was with them. I was with them in Cebu, Bantayan, and then last week had another work thing. So
Okay.
that's why, and I'm back.
All right. Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
Glad to have you back. So, are we gonna try those ones?
Yes, but I need I was gonna
Oh.
say, do you have a opener or do you
Oh,
have
an opener.
anything, even a knife or a fork? I can just use it as well.
I
forgot
have
to bring
key.
Key.
Maybe we can ask the kuya. Can we ask the tech? Yeah.
I forgot to bring the opener. I'm so
It's
sorry
okay.
about
I
that.
think he should have one. But in the
Sa kabila.
meantime,
Ay,
oh,
sorry,
mami
baby.
miss ni ni Marites. Not my question.
Why are you leaving?
So we're just getting something in the meantime,
She's avoiding the question.
avoiding the question. Okay, come in so that you can you don't miss out. This was your question earlier. So we want to find out how Fabio and his fiance met. By the way, for those of you who don't know his fiance, if you're not following Fabio, which is impossible, I'm pretty sure you guys are following him on social media. She's very beautiful, right? Very looks like a model. She's Scandinavian, and you know a lot of people probably are wondering how was your love story like? How did it all start?
So we basically met at the housewarm party hosted by a Swedish friend of ours. And this friend of ours he's been telling me, like, you know, for the longest time, bro, I have a really good friend who's coming from Sweden. I think you guys will get along. You guys should meet. I'm like, okay, like, you know, like a cupido, you know, kind of.
Oh, but he had good foresight.
Yes, he had. Yeah, exactly. That's why at first when we met, we're like, hey, how are you? It was kind of like, you know, very, very simple, very casual. And then eventually we met again in an event, and then another day we met in another party. And then I finally said, you know what, like maybe we should go on a date. We should meet up, and you know. So we went to this place, Rambla in Rockwell.
Okay.
We were there like drinking wine for like almost 4 hours, and then I remember towards the end, I told her, I have 3 things to ask you. I said, the first thing is I have a daughter. Her name is Danny. She's 10-year-old. Would you be okay with you? Because you know, if you can't accept, you know, if you don't want to be in a relationship with someone who already has a kid, I don't want you to lose your time. I also don't want to lose my time, right? So I was very.
You
very
wanted to find out if
straightforward.
it's a
Yeah,
deal breaker
you know,
for her.
It's a,
Okay.
you know, it's a. I just don't want to lose my time.
Yeah.
I don't want her to lose hers as well.
Right.
So it was very straightforward kind of thing. So she said, no, it's okay. I have a half sister as well from my father's first marriage, so that's not a problem. I love kids. I was like, okay, cool. And then I remember I said, the second thing was like, I invested in bars, restaurants, and clubs, so I go out a lot.
Oh, you said this to
I
her
told
already.
to
You warned her
yeah,
about it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
said I go out a lot for events, for you know, all that kind of stuff. And I said, is that okay with you? Because I just don't want you to later on say. She's like, no, I love going out as well. I love to party. I love to see people, have fun. I'm like, okay, perfect. So, and then it was my third question, which I said, I'm also an actor, and sometimes I do have love scenes and I have kissing scenes. Are you okay with that? Because everything that I experienced previous to my old relationships,
Those were the issues.
I didn't some of it, yeah. I didn't want it to be again another issue in another relationship. That's why it took me forever to allow myself to be in a serious relationship again. So I really needed to clear everything before getting to that
Right.
stage, you know.
Right.
So, and she said, no, it's your work. It's no problem. I completely understand. Don't worry, I won't be jealous or anything. I'm like, okay, so where do we sign the contract?
I'm gonna lock it
I'm
down,
like,
lady.
I'm like, it's too good to be true, but sure, let's try. And we've been together for 6 years. I just
Yay.
proposed to her last December 30.
Yeah, I saw that.
Congratulations.
And yeah, we've been very happy. We have 3 beautiful kids. The first kid is, of course, from my previous relationship from the past. but she gets super along with Danny, which is very important for me and
Yes.
for both of them as
Yeah.
well. So Danny look up to her as well. So it's good. It's like a happy family. You know, me from Brazil, she's from Sweden, and we have like this kind of like how do you call
It's
it?
a multicultural.
Multicultural, yeah,
Hot pot,
exactly.
So you got
Japanese,
Asian,
Swedish,
you got
Asian,
Latina,
Brazilian, yeah.
and then you got the Scandinavian.
Exactly. So it's been very good. It's been
All
Your
the
twins are gonna be gorgeous.
Happy.
Yes.
Yeah. They have Viking blood.
Warriors.
From the
Mhm.
mom. So, okay, when you asked her those questions, I guess I'm gonna ask the ladies now. Have you ever had a guy be so upfront with you about those things? Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever experienced that?
No, and that's what I'm looking for.
Right?
Oh, thank you.
'Cause-
Yeah,
Because it's so much better to just be
Yeah.
upfront about it
Exactly.
rather than to try to hide it. And then the other, thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
You're very
And then
welcome.
the other person finds out, and then by that time, there's a lot of feelings involved already, and you know, you've invested time and
Yeah.
energy. What about
Thank
you,
you.
Jewel?
I mean,
For
we've
her-
been together for 10 years. We kind of have to be, we do talk about pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the only way we could last that long.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of communication.
Okay, so I guess this is just a question for Easter because you're
Yeah.
single, right? So you're
Yeah.
looking for that guy who will actually be upfront with you. But let's try. This one is we're
This is
trying.
the peach flavor.
This is the
Yeah.
peach
Peach,
flavor.
and then I think Jewel.
What
got
flavor
the-
is the zero alcohol?
Peach as well.
Oh.
Yeah, both peach. Try it. See what you think. It's very light. It's like
Yeah.
a rosé kind
It
of.
is.
Yeah.
It
right?
is.
It's yummy.
Very right. Very refreshing. Very light.
I might just chug this if.
Very mabango.
Straight up.
This is just a warm up. Warm up muna.
For you to take over.
Which is wrong, right? You're supposed to just sip wine.
Now she can handle
But
that.
if it tastes so good, I'll be like, I forget that it's alcoholic. Yeah,
How is it? You like it?
it's very good.
It's good, right?
Good.
Very
Very good.
refreshing. That one is the 0%, so you can still be part of. You know, you feel like you.
I love a good mocktail. So.
Yeah.
But it tastes so good that I bet if you accidentally picked up somebody else's glass, you probably won't know the
Yeah,
difference.
I saw him open the bottle, so.
She was
Don't
eyeing
worry,
your hand
don't
like a
worry.
hawk.
You're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. We're already available in a Booze online shop. So for
Okay.
the people who wants to try and would like to
For
order,
deliver,
we
yeah.
have it at home, and we're also selling like in a lot of restaurants as well. Gordon Ramsay, we're having Nocal, we're having
Oh, nice.
Octopus. We're going to start hopefully soon also in the Palace. We have a few places. Vibe.
Uh-huh.
Vibe is our new restaurant. We just opened, Ellen and I. We
Okay.
invested there.
Where is this?
It's in Arcovia in Pasig.
Ah,
Okay.
On the second floor of Arcovia. It's called Vibe. So we basically sell a lot of like seafood stuff. We also have Filipino like crispy pata,
Oh, yeah.
calamaris, that kind of
Okay.
stuff. But if you like
Staple.
seafood, we have the Budo fight style.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So everything's
What is
fresh.
the cuisine? Is it like Filipino,
Filipino, yeah. Filipino
sort of like
fusion.
fusion?
Yeah, yeah, but it's mostly Filipino, but mostly seafood as well. That's our
Okay.
our best seller there. And then at night it becomes like a bar, so we have a lot of
I
nice
think I've seen this.
cocktails, DJs.
Vibe? Is this the
Vibe,
one
yeah.
with the
It's on the second floor of Arcovia in Pasig.
yeah, I think
When
I've
they have
seen
the
some
arc.
reels. I've seen some
Yeah,
reels
yeah.
of this
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
So we just opened. Actually, on May 10 is gonna be 1 year since we opened. So when you guys are free as well, just visit us. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, one of these days after a
Yeah.
Friday.
I
we
can
should
invite
head
you
there.
girls there. I can
Yeah.
treat you girls.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go. Easter. We have another another thing to mark on our calendar.
Oh yes.
Save the date.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question now for Fabio. So you've had your years of dating.
Mhm.
Obviously,
Yeah.
lots of different kinds of women. Some of them maybe you regretted, perhaps, or some of them were actually good relationships. But for you, what was the most like deal breaker for you? Like for you, if that thing happened or a girl did that to you, that's a deal breaker.
For me, it was like getting jealous of my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Of your
What
daughter,
is
not of
that?
other
Yeah,
girls.
That's
Yeah, I won't mention names because of course.
you don't have to.
Yeah, I
It does
don't have to.
happen,
But yeah, like it happened
Oh,
before, and it
so
was very
sad,
frustrating, and it was
though.
very upsetting. Like
Of
to
course.
like, come on, how can you be
Yeah.
jealous of your daughter, right? Like it's your daughter.
Yeah.
Like comparing the time that you spend with her.
Oh, wow.
Like I mean, it was very negative. It was very unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why that was something for me that I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't I can't compare, you know, like my
Yeah, it's a
daughter and
deal
you know,
breaker.
like especially in the beginning of a relationship, you just have to be patient, positive, and you know, try to get along. And especially it's just a baby, right? Like
Right.
it's not even like a you're not even dealing with like a teenager. It's just like
Yeah.
a 5 6 year old kid. So I'm like, are you serious? So that was for me like yeah, something that I couldn't accept. It was just too much. Yeah,
I'm
as a
surprised it's
father,
not
as
the
a single
jealous
father.
thing with being an actor.
Uh, Not really. I think being acting nowadays, especially if the person understands that that's really your job, I think that's fine. You know what I mean? But some people also they can get pretty jealous. Like, hey, like why did you have this scene? Like, why did you have to?
Or do you
I'm
like
like,
it? Do you like your
it's just work.
co-star? Do you have a crush
It's
on your
just work,
co-star?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right?
it's funny you ask that because I'm a Viva artist, right?
Mhm.
So last year I had a movie for Viva Max,
Okay,
which
so
I
that's
had
very raunchy.
which I had a lot of
Yeah.
sex scenes, and
Yeah,
I really wanted to experience that, and you know, like for the craft, I just love acting,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me try it once and see how it goes.
So how was that experience?
So, but
like?
of course, I had to ask Ellen first. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, Ellen, there's this kind of movie that's a little, you know, sensual kind of way. It's still like it's work. You still
Yeah.
have a script. You still have to follow the rules,
Yeah.
and you know, it's not like porn or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's just like a
It's
movie,
acting.
but acting,
Yeah.
but with there's a lot of sex scenes, you know.
It's more methodical.
So I had to ask her like, "Hey, are you okay with that?" She said, yeah, I'm okay, but I just don't want to watch it." I said, "No, you don't have to watch it.
Yeah,
Don't worry
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. I don't want you to watch it as
Yeah.
well. Please don't.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the same.
Please don't." But I'm just being honest, you know. It's like, no, it's okay. Go for it. So it was a good experience. It was nice as an actor. It was nice to try something like that, you know. But yeah, once was enough for me. So
At least
like,
you got to
I
experience
just
it.
did it for the experience, just to see how
Why would you not do it again?
ever since I had the twins, I just realized, you know, like it was. I just felt like even as an actor, I just felt like that was a little unnecessary for me at the moment. I
Right.
just felt that I could focus in something else, like my business, also in other projects, but more like without that kind of like
Yeah.
you know setup and that kind of energy.
Yeah.
So I just realized, you know, it was good. It was a good experience, but it wasn't for me.
Okay.
You know.
At least you
So-
tried it and
Yeah,
you found
exactly.
out.
yeah, I just,
Yeah.
but I had to try it to say, you know, like
Yeah.
you know,
I've done it.
and it was nice. It was fun. I work with great people, you know, and it's so nice because people think like, oh my God, how can you do like a sex scene and people say like, do you get excited? I'm like, no, you can get excited.
There's like a
and
lot of people
and it's
around
20
you.
people around you watching you, and you
It's
have to do the scene like 3, 4, 5 times. You just,
Yeah.
they change the cameras, and
Yeah.
it just really
It becomes
works.
Same
very
thing.
technical.
It's just really
and,
work,
Yes.
yeah.
And then you have a plaster as well to protect
course.
everyone.
To
Yeah.
protect
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
in the situation.
Exactly, just to be safe.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience, but yeah, that was enough for me. And of course, now I'm just waiting for other projects. If they're good, let's do it, you know. But if it's Viva Max, then I've decided to not do it
Okay.
anymore. I already told my agency as well. They said, no, it's fine, we understand. I said, as a family man now, it's hard be doing
Yeah.
that kind of movies now, you know. So I just,
It makes
for
sense.
respect to my daughters as well, and
Yes.
for Ellen, I just realized once was enough. It's
Was she
good.
happy about that decision?
She bought fireworks. She went to the cinema. She was like,
She
"Thank
celebrated."
God. Oh my God. Thank God. No, she was actually very happy because I
Yeah.
went to her and I said, "Hey, I won't do that. I just did it once," and she was very happy. She would never tell me not to do it, and
Yeah.
even if I did, she would still respect and
Yeah.
accept it. That's why I love her so much for being, you know, that kind of person and supporting my career and my work. But then also realize, you know, it was good, but moving on to something
Right.
different
Yeah.
now, to something greater.
I think it takes a lot of maturity as well as security
Yeah.
to be able to act the way that Ellen did. So, you know, kudos to her and to you guys
Exactly.
as a couple. I think that's really like the foundation of a stable relationship,
That's
which
true.
is trust and understanding
That's
and
true.
maturity.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have got more commercials coming up. But, no, I'm just making an excuse because I just want to drink some more. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have some commercials, though. Check this out. We will be back for Rock and Rose FRIYAY right here with Fabio, with Easter, Jewel, and also April. Okay, we got some commercials.
How is it? You like it?
Yes, I think she finished it.
You finished already?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so let's open another.
That's what
Ang
she's
bilis
trying.
nyo, ah. Grabe kayo, ah. Wow.
I'm pacing.
You wanna
mine.
try the exotic ginger muna?
That's okay. I mean, Up to you guys.
No, because I have another bottle for the peach. If you want, we can finish that first. But if you wanna try the other one, muna, what do you prefer?
We can try.
Let's try this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot.
We're gonna
of
finish
bottles
everything
there.
anyway. Yeah.
It's
That's
until 9 o'clock. We have-
6:45 pa lang.
This is the exotic ginger.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I prefer this one better than the peach, but most of the girls, my friends, they prefer the peach more than this one
Yeah.
for the taste wise.
because of the
Which one?
ginger. Right?
Yes.
It's like a ginger ale.
Yes, exactly. So,
Ooh, I like ginger.
Yeah.
I said no.
do you want more?
Oh, I'm
Just
okay.
try
This
it.
one is
Just
for you.
taste it.
So
Oh,
if
this is
yeah,
I'll hold on to
That's
it.
bring it home.
We'll
like,
spike it later.
Nabuhusan ko siya ng
You just
carton
live
din.
nearby, right?
I
So
do,
you
I
just
do.
walk.
You can walk it off.
Yeah.
I mean, there are sidewalks on this side of Mandaluyong, so
Oh, it's nice. It actually, because I'm into like yung mga health juices. It tastes like similar because there's ginger.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll just trick myself into thinking that I'm drinking something healthy.
Is that what you always say when you
Ginger's
drink
good for
wine?
your throat.
I'm having some grapes.
this is only
Yeah,
They
21
say it's
calories.
good to have fruit.
Yeah.
This is ginger.
21 calories only per bottle.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So my
great.
partner is watching. He says the Twitch died or something.
The Twitch diet.
Siyempre sa Twitch siya nanonood.
No, that's
It's
okay,
fine?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, baka siya.
Maybe his
Baka
thing
siya
died.
extra.
Maybe your Twitch died.
Ayun, no, kita-kita all the bottles. Can you see it, Fabio?
Where,
This
sorry?
is the Twitch.
The camera's up
So
there for
we got all the here. This one. This is the Twitch.
That's a nice view of
So
Oh,
we have
okay.
all the bottles on display.
Oh, nice,
over
nice. Oh, thank you. Thanks so
Yeah.
much.
It looks
Because
like
this one is on the Facebook Live.
This is the Facebook
Yeah.
Live. That's the
On
Yeah.
Twitch, they hear the music,
okay.
but they don't hear us like right now.
Yeah.
On Facebook Live, they hear us right now. They don't hear the music.
Okay.
So it's
got
kind of
it.
like this is like a VIP
Yeah,
backstage access because we're not
Oh.
live on air, but they can hear our
They can still see
conversation
us,
and hear us.
Dirty
Yeah.
little secret.
Yes.
Wonder if there's any comments because I can't
Yeah,
see.
I
You know
think-
your problem. Can't see.
Ano ba? Ano ba yung bumubukas? I'll just go to the page. And wait, someone commented, Pogi ni Idol. You.
Thank you.
Thank you daw, sir. Ian Unse. Also says blessings for your family.
Thank you. Very kind.
Thanks
that's so
daw.
We can
Yeah.
read that later
These
out
two babies,
loud so they can hear it.
youngest are twins.
Yes,
You wanna read
two
it
girls,
later?
Maya
Ikaw
and
na
Luna.
magbasa.
How old are they now?
They're 1 year and 7 months.
Oh, cute.
These are like questions
They're gonna
to
approach
Baby Gaga.
I hear the
Let me
kids
show
start
you a
testing
photo.
their boundaries when they're
Like,
2.
really, sir?
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm excited for you.
I have a 10-year-old, Danny. So
Puberty almost.
yeah, she's like in that stage that I'm like, oh my goodness. But the twins are here. Wait, from a nice spot.
She must be a daddy's girl.
She's
I
she
remember
lives with
being
me
10.
now. So
Do you remember being 10? I was like a miserable little.
I was miserable.
I was emo, like.
I know I wasn't emo, I was just miserable.
I was emo. No, I was like Alanis Morissette, slam the door, play it like at full volume, just crying to my pillow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
what's going on? Sorry.
Sometimes they have minds of their own, your phones.
Yeah. Oh no, they're so cute. And they're identical.
This is Maya now. They're fraternal, and this is Luna.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Go get it, go get it.
the chaos of two babies at the same time.
You're gonna have to deal with
Just shot this video last week, so it's the
two
most
two
recent.
girls going through with boyfriends for the first
Oh my
time.
god.
They can
Let's talk about something else.
He's already.
That's when you start seeing the gray hairs come out.
Grabe, gano'n naman may 10 years, 10 years pa
May
naman.
time ka pa.
You're gonna be their bodyguard, so you know they're lucky to have you.
Honestly, as long as you talk to your kids and they can trust you.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, right?
Gentle
Do you guys have
parenting.
any questions for Fabio? You want to ask him later? We're going to go live.
I don't know.
Do you
We'll
have
see
a
where the
glass for me?
conversation
Also, do
goes.
you have a cup?
Oh, yeah, of course. Where are the glasses? It was here. We got a ton.
Oh yeah, thank you.
The conversation
Thank you.
Like, I went through like a single phase too, so that was fun.
A single.
A very single phase. in my
Oh,
career.
really?
Didn't
Like,
we
how long? Yeah, I'm still on my single phase,
Right?
right? For 2 years.
She's single.
Yeah, very single.
Very single, ready to mingle.
I'm done with that era of my life because I like where I am now. But it was I like that I got through the whole meeting different, like the worst kinds of people, and also the best. But it allows you to appreciate, like, oh, this is a healthy relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly,
That's
right?
good. That's good.
Sometimes it's good when you're. I mean, of course, you don't enjoy it, being in a dramatic, in a
Oh, yeah.
toxic relationship. But once you get out of it, and then you realize exactly what you don't want for your life, right? Like, you know
Okay, let's talk
exactly.
about that. We're gonna go live in a bit. Jam 88.3, that is Oasis, Stand By Me. So we are talking about relationships and dating and being single because for some of us, we were single once upon a time, but Easter is still very, very much single and ready to mingle. So
Yes. Gorgeous girl.
I think
Go
we're
get
going out
it.
later, so
Yeah.
if you guys want to check out where we're going, maybe you'll catch Easter and be able to say hello to her. But yeah, off air, we were talking to Fabio about the importance of having gone through that whole dating phase. Do you think that that's something that everybody should go through where, because some people say, oh, the minute you start dating, try to, as much as possible, end up with the person that you're dating. I mean, is that a good thing, or is it important that one person should try to, or it's okay to have different relationships so that you kind of learn from it and learn more about yourself?
For me, I believe in timing, right? So even before my previous relationships, like every time I put myself in a relationship, I believe that maybe that person might be the person, right? Until something happens, until then you realize, wait, this is not what I was expecting, or this is not what I want. Maybe I deserve better, or the other person deserves better.
Yeah.
You kind of realize throughout the relationship what's right, what's wrong. But then after you've been to many relationships, you really get to understand what you really want for your life moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Like someone who can spend the rest of your life with you, and you're not gonna have problems, or you're not gonna be paranoid thinking, oh my god, maybe in the future we're gonna break up, and you don't want to feel like that, right?
Of course.
So I believe before you're actually in that spot where you realize, okay, this is the one, after being through so many relationships, you kind of realize exactly what you want and what you're looking for. So I think being the dating game is, yes, it helps you a lot in the longer term.
Yeah.
But then for me, like, sometimes people just find the love of their lives in the first date, right? And they don't
That's
experience other
true.
people, or they don't
Yeah.
experience other relationships. So it's hard to say, but for me, I believe in timing. I believe in, like, the right person for you. It's already somewhere. You just have to find it, and God is gonna put it in your
In your
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what I believe. Like with Ellen, like
Right.
I had to go through so much to finally meet this girl in a housewarming party from Sweden. Like, what? Like, sometimes I look back, right? I'm like, how did that happen? And now we have twins. Now we're like grabe talaga. So it's just time.
You
lang
had to
talaga.
meet her at the right time when you had already had your life lessons.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but it's true.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So okay,
For sure.
so you were here when you were 19,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that
sorry, I was here when I was 22.
Oh, 22.
Yeah.
You were here when you were 22, and I'm pretty sure you had a lot of girls fawning all over you. Were you like a player type of guy? I mean, okay, don't answer that yet. Let's ask the girls what they think based on how they perceive you are to be if
Okay.
you were a player during that time. Because sometimes, people get like misconceptions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they get taken to be a player when they're not, or somebody looks like they're the serious kind of guy, but actually yun yung babaero, diba? So,
Mhm.
Easter, Do you think that Fabio used to be a player back in his heyday, in his
Come on, be
20-year-old, when he was a model, an actor? What do you think?
I think a lot of girls were into you.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. And given that you have 3 girls, I guess we could,
Yes, yes.
what happened in your younger years.
I do have
You
a
you
friend
have
like
more
that.
life lessons
And
to
yes.
come.
Yes.
What do you think, Jewel?
I would think, I mean, if you're a 22-year-old model in the prime of his life, very young, a girl's fawning over you, absolutely. And I wouldn't fault him for, embracing it. Because youth, young adulthood. Yeah.
Experience everything.
Same?
Same, because I have a friend who also has 3 girls. He used to be like that. I think he was worse
I know.
than
Oh, wow.
you. But he was also very handsome. He wasn't a model. I think he wanted to think he was a model. But to be fair, he was really he was also very handsome. But based on you were a model, you were an actor, same with Jewel, I can't blame you.
Yeah.
You have the looks. You were
Thank you.
young. Girls are everywhere. They're throwing themselves at you. So I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't fault you for it if you were. But I don't think you're like you probably date multiple girls back then, but they're not in like a serious stuff. You're not going around cheating on girls.
Breaking girls'
Yeah,
hearts.
not to
Yes.
that extent, but like
I don't
fun.
think you are.
So
Yeah.
now let's find out the answer. What is the true answer coming from Fabio himself?
I'll be honest, like I had my different phases.
Mhm.
When I just left Brazil, and the first country that I went was Hong Kong. And for me, that was like one of the craziest experience for me, because I was like, it's like this South American guy who can't even speak English
Mhm.
in Southeast Asia, with all these other beautiful models hanging around and stuff. So that freedom made me like really not babaero, but I was just really having fun. And it was fun in a way, because also those girls that were hanging out, they had exactly the same uh, idea. You know, they had the same, like they just want to have fun. So it was really like that for a long time. But when I moved to the Philippines, I experienced moments, especially because I was in like 3 long relationships here before I actually end up with Ellen. All my previous relationships were with Filipina women, who I actually really thought I was going to end up with, but somehow it didn't work it out. But then every time I would finish a relationship, I would be very frustrated. I would be very upset, and that's the time I go out, and then I just really don't care. I just like for months, I just really want to have fun, enjoy. But I'm also very honest to whoever the girl. It's just like, hey, I don't want to be in a serious relationship, but you want to go out, you want to watch a movie, you want to hang out. So I was very straightforward. I don't like the bullshit thing, like pretending or playing games. Like I'm not the kind of person who does that. I'm just straightforward, like really
Yeah.
straightforward, and I like it when they are like that as well to me too.
Mhm.
But then when I'm in a relationship, I'm very serious. Like I don't cheat. I try to be the best I can. I try to, because when I'm in a relationship, is for me to be in a relationship has to be really something like, oh my god, I really love the girl, I really like the girl, and then I try to give my best to that person, 100%, not 80, not 95, 100%. I give myself to that person. That's why sometimes when you break up, I'm sure maybe you guys are like that as well. Sometimes you give so much, and then when things doesn't work the way you expect, that's the time you feel really broken inside. You feel very upset, and there are ways for you to release that, that pain. Let's put it that way, right? So I think in that sense, yeah, that's the time I enjoy the most. And but now, I feel good being just with one person. Now our focus are in the family, the babies, and I hit tired as well. I don't want to have babies anymore. I'm done having babies as well.
Well,
Just
you had
practice
2
lang.
at a time right
I just
now.
practice lang, but no more babies. So, but yeah, that's how I feel. How about your girls?
What about you, April?
Okay, so I already told this. I was single for the longest time, and then I had a boyfriend in a very toxic relationship. So when I got out of it after 5 years, I just wanted to like be free. I wanted to
Yeah.
try the fish in the sea. But my husband found me
Aw.
and he locked me
Oh.
down. And that was it.
And the rest is history.
Yes. No, I did date like a couple, but I think it's also important. But because since I was in like a really, it wasn't totally a bad relationship, but it was quite toxic. So I think it was important for me. if I had the chance to like go out and experience or like date other people. If I hadn't met my husband, I'd probably do it. But I did. And he locked me down.
That's so
So
cute.
there. So, but I did kind of have that a little bit, but not like I didn't go wild.
All right.
Before I went wild, there it is.
When we return, we'll ask Jewel about her wild single days
Oh,
that she mentioned
yeah.
earlier.
Dun, dun,
But
dun,
right
dun.
now, we got another quick reminder.
Great. My partner's listening. He knows everything, so it's fine.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
told me
Listening
that you
now?
guys talk
Well,
about
he
everything.
was. I don't know if he's still.
Oh, cool.
We'll find out when I get home.
Well, he said that the Twitch died, remember?
Yeah.
So maybe he's not listening anymore. His Twitch died.
No secrets. He knows my shit.
Yeah, that's good.
It's funny because I don't know. I'll probably repeat this, but I was the parang male trope, and he's the female. Because before me, I was his third serious girlfriend. He never slept around.
Oh.
All of his relationships were like years.
Oh wow.
And I was the one that was like, I'd had a string of like bad relationships. I was dating around before I even met him or before we reconnected. Because you're acquainted na for a while. But
Okay.
before we reconnected, I was like single and dating around and whatever for 4 years.
Mhm.
And then we reconnected. And then yun na yun.
Mm-mm.
But I really took my time with him because like,
Yeah.
you know, like emotionally and physically, I was being very careful. Because there's also like, I've had really bad heartbreaks man from like
Oh.
shitty men. But like, yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
We just got together. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary in November.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
You just
Cool.
passed the 7-year itch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay.
Nice.
Or is it true 7-year itch? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
think so,
No,
but it.
I
naman.
I guess for some
How long have you guys been together? Like overall, excluding the
Wait, let me
marriage.
calculate.
May math.
I stopped counting. 13? 14
Wow,
years?
that's quite a long time.
Yeah.
So it's not true for you.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We did go through COVID.
Oh.
We survived so much, like COVID. Because we also had, we've been living together for like 9 years.
Mm-mm.
Meron pa kaming drought sa Mandaluyong. Like lahat na
Oh,
nadaanan
drought sa
namin.
Mandaluyong.
There was a long
What?
drought in Mandaluyong where I had to
Thank
line
you.
up with the
Oh,
with
no
the pail,
water.
Oh
Oh
my
my god, that's terrible.
like for 6 hours just to get like a pail of water.
Oh my
How
god.
much are those?
This is the SRP is 190 pesos. And
Oh,
then
good.
and then for antidote is 2,200.
Okay.
Because our main competitor for antidote is Hendrix. But Hendrix is made of grain and antidote is made of red and white grapes. Yeah. Yeah, this is the only brand here in the Philippines that's made of grapes. Everything else is made of like wheat, grain,
Wine is
potatoes,
Yeah.
like so. And it's from Bordeaux, from France.
Yeah.
Bordeaux is the #1 exporter of wines in the
Yeah.
world, right? So this time they said, okay, instead of making another bottle of wine, let's just make a gin, but using the grapes that they actually use for the wine. So that's how they came up with the brand. Yeah, it's really nice. And it's these two 5 times compared to 4 times. Most of the other brands, it's only 4 times. And yeah, and the French people, the way how they design the bottles is like you can drink it as it is. You don't have to
Yeah.
mix with anything.
Mhm.
Later you're gonna see the orange, the lemon. You drink it with ice, it's good to go. But then if you have like for example a nice bartender who can make amazing cocktails, they know the aroma, they know the taste, they know like then you can do amazing cocktails
Good
using
cocktails.
the variants. Especially this one. This one is really good for like for example this one in Boracay, Epic, they sell this one like cold in a bucket with
Yeah.
like shot tequila glasses.
Yeah.
So it's parang like yung coffee XO, remember back in
Yeah,
the days na
Mhm.
coffee tequila. So even if it's a gin, some people they like to drink it like that. And then this is the grapefruit. These two are very nice with tonic. This one, for example, we have a client in Boracay, Dini Beach Bar. You know that bar
Yeah.
behind the island?
Yeah.
So they buy only the orange to make Negronis, for example.
Okay.
So every bar has a different approach, a different way of like presenting the products. Some people when they buy from us, they buy all the variants. Some people they say no, we only wanna work with the 17 botanicals. So everyone is different from one another, but it's nice.
You know AJ Humadi in Boracay?
AJ,
He's the one who supplies the
familiar.
liquor in Boracay.
no,
AJ Humadi.
no.
His cousin owns Summer Place.
Okay. Yeah, I know Summer Place, but okay. Yeah, we
So-
just closed a deal now for Visayas.
Ah.
We have exclusive.
Because he's the exclusive distributor of liquors. I thought you would
Oh,
know
okay.
him.
No, I'm not familiar with him.
You want to get in touch with him? Because he's the one who supplies to all of the,
That'll be
the
nice.
hotels
Yeah,
and
that'd be nice.
the restaurants, the bars.
We just closed a deal now with a distributor from Iloilo,
Okay.
and part of the contracts, Boracay is part of it because it's the whole, how do you say, Panay?
Yeah,
Panay
Panay,
region,
yeah. So
yeah.
the whole Panay region, Region 6. So maybe I cannot sell to
Yeah.
anyone anymore in
Yeah,
Boracay.
because
We
it's
have
a
a guy.
distributor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but maybe I can put them in touch. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Because I
Thank
lived
you.
there before for 3 years.
Where?
Boracay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Where did you
So like
stay?
I know Davide and all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah. I stayed in Station 1, Station 2, and Station 3.
What were you,
That's like,
I
you know
went
the
through all
whole
the
place.
stations, yeah.
what were you doing there?
That was during COVID.
Ah, you went there
Yeah.
during COVID. Nice. Wow, smart move.
Not a bad place
Yeah.
to be stuck
No,
in.
no, and everything was like discounted because they're trying to look for customers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I
those
kind of
2
set
years
up
were
a
crazy.
dojo, but
Yeah.
people don't want to learn martial arts in Boracay. They just want to.
Chill.
They just want to drink.
True.
So this is the right. This is the right product for
Yeah.
a party island like Boracay. Anything that gets people drunk. They're like, okay, I want to do kung fu only one time. Then the next day they have hangovers, can't come back to class.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
those
fun.
2 years were like, my God. When I think about it, it's like,
Yeah.
right? Like crazy. Jesus Christ.
Were you together already during that time?
Yeah. We actually moved in 5 days before the pandemic had
Oh,
started.
you did?
We didn't know.
Oh,
And you're like,
Wow.
it was like either make it or break it, right? Like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
actually, a
because
lot of
2 years
relationships
locked
got
down with a
put to the
person who
test.
kind of like just became boyfriend and girlfriend. We're like, okay. But it was nice. It was nice to, I mean, especially during the lockdown, we couldn't go anywhere. And Ellen is such a great chef, so she was cooking really good food every day. We're just watching movies, relaxing.
You're
Then
lucky.
We bought a puppy. Our friend also gave us a puppy 2 days before the pandemic
Oh
had
my
started. We also had no
gosh.
idea. But then we were like, it was perfect. So
Yeah.
we,
It was like a practice.
Yeah, it was like a
family
practice,
practice,
Like
right?
trial run, yeah.
so it was
And then
good.
starter pack.
In Brazil, unfortunately, I lost some people from my family who passed away from
Yeah.
COVID. My tita, my pinsan, like I lost 3 close family people in Brazil. But it's part of life. I only got it once. It was the Omicron.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know you guys.
I got like twice.
You
I
got it
don't know
twice?
which one, yeah.
Yeah, I just got it
Mine
twice.
twice
I
too.
probably
Never.
You didn't
I probably got it because in 2019 I came from the States and then I had a layover in Hong Kong. Right when I got to the Philippines, right around December, I got really sick. And then towards the end of December, I lost my sense of smell. I didn't know what it was.
Because it wasn't really talk.
Side effect.
Kinda. There
Yeah,
was a bit
so
of talk
it
about
was
it.
weird. So I was coughing like I wanted to like my lungs out. So I didn't know what it was. I had a senior citizen mother who didn't get sick, which is weird. And then we had the caregiver, and then I had so many people in my house. They didn't get sick. I was the only one sick. So I lost my sense of smell and taste for months.
Oh my
Then March they said, "Oh, this is also a symptom like COVID." I'm like, I probably got it. That was probably it when I came from
Yeah.
Hong Kong because I had a layover in Hong Kong, and I think the news was it came from like China,
China,
right,
yeah.
and then-
mainland.
yeah. So I had 2 layovers going to the States. We had a layover in Hong Kong, and then coming back was also a layover in Hong Kong. So I don't know where it arrived.
Yeah.
So when I found out that it was a symptom, like, oh shit,
I
that's
think
probably it. But I
Damn.
got
That's it.
my sense of smell and taste back around 7 months later.
what?
Which is-
7 months?
I was so happy. I was like, I tasted garlic. Oh my god, garlic!
That
Yes!
would drive me crazy, dude.
It
Wow.
was nuts. Yeah. It's like, I was like,
At least you got it back.
I was
Yeah.
getting used to the
Was it
fact.
gradual or like
Hello?
you just wake up and like, oh, I can taste it again?
No, I ate something.
Oh my gosh, that's so far. You could have parked in Paragon.
I ate adobo and like, is that garlic? It's garlic. Yes.
No, the Paragon is
So
the
happy for
building,
you.
so
I
there's
know, it
parking,
was
and you just tell them you're a guest
It
for the show.
sucks. Because I was so scared. I don't have a sense of smell. Because what if there's a gas leak?
Okay.
And it has
All right,
senior
it's on the ninth
minds,
floor.
like, you know, that's what worried
No.
me more.
Babe, we
You
have
couldn't
like
smell, there's,
2,
like,
4, 5
danger.
bottles of
Uh-huh.
gin and
So-
And also,
some
it's
wines.
not enjoyable
So
to
no
eat
need to
when
think-
you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have
My
sense
partner
of
lost
smell.
his sense of taste for like a
all
week.
right.
And he was
Bye-bye.
getting like, it was really depressing him because he loved
My
food
friend
more
just
than me.
parked in
And he
Greenfield.
just thought,
Oh,
at
really?
that point,
Yeah.
he didn't know.
She's the
are
one
we gonna
wearing the
get
gown
back?
and the
What's
poster.
happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's friend of mine.
Eventually came back,
Her
gradually.
company
It
is
was weird also.
Aqua
because
Tech. So they filter the
afterwards,
water for
certain
like
smells
McDonald's, Jolly
okay.
Tree,
changed. There was, like,
all
a
over the
perfume I
Philippines.
bought
Oh, nice.
in
So they do the water
the States.
filtration system.
I liked it.
Interesting.
So that's
Yeah.
why I bought it.
Cool.
But when my
She's also
sense
part of
when
the-
I actually forgot that. I was like, oh yeah, where are you?
When
She's
I
also
got
part
it
of the
back,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
like the smell anymore.
Oh, no.
And then cigarette smoke, I wasn't. It smelled weird. It's
Not like cigarette
It's not
smoke.
like how I remembered cigarette
Oh.
smoke was. I mean, I wasn't a smoker, but it smelled different. So I was like, okay, so something happened.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like the other stuff, like are fine.
Uh-oh.
Like garlic is garlic, adobo is adobo, sisig is sisig, whatever. But there are like certain smells that like totally change.
To this
Until
day,
now?
or
Do you
To this
know
day.
Rob C?
Did you try this one?
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
wow.
This is the
Weird.
exotic
I know,
ginger. You like the
it was
Yeah,
peach
that
mark?
just the ginger.
You prefer the ginger,
At
the
least
peach
yun
mark?
na yun.
Yeah.
Like at least that was
Which one
This is the
prefer the
peach.
most?
Because some people have like
Is
the
this the peach?
COVID.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
peach is
I
the
That's
this
why
one.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
This is the
I
exotic
think I
ginger.
was fatigued for.
I like the
got it
peach.
twice.
You're right.
like
Girls
peach
like the
During
peach
Right?
one.
pandemic,
Yeah.
I never got it
Oh.
during the pandemic.
I
kasi
knew
when
it.
Maybe
came
because it's
back,
sweeter.
biglang,
Yeah.
girl.
Welcome
But,
back.
Oh, welcome
but I
back.
think the fatigue is also
Uh-oh.
like, or I don't know if it's
You know
because
Rob
of my
C? Viva Max.
it's because of my
Rob.
perimenopause or whatever.
Rob.
Rob C.
So
An
I
actor?
don't know if that fatigue
Yeah,
is
he's an
because of my
actor.
perimenopause
The
or
name
it's also
sounds
because of
familiar.
COVID. I don't know.
Is
But
your friend?
He always has
perimenopause is
a.
driving me nuts.
Yeah, I kind of
So-
know him.
So I don't know, but I think
Rob.
like the fatigue and
This
stuff
guy.
that happens. So
Yeah.
it's like part of you. It's what they said.
It's sort of a chronic thing. You just
Yeah.
No, I don't
No?
know him.
When
No.
when you've had
Yeah, he does
COVID,
those
you have
movies
certain
too.
symptoms
He's in Viva
that
Max
really
too?
don't leave
Yeah.
you,
He
which
did
is-
it?
which
I think,
sucks,
I think he's
you
been
know.
doing it for a while. It's
Oh,
not like he
really?
it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, I did that one time.
Yeah.
That's fun, but yeah.
Next konting ano na.
Oo, yung hingal ka agad. Oo. Recently ko lang siya na-recover because I started being active, more
Yeah,
active.
I think
yeah,
that
me too. I
helps
think that's
din.
why it's better. Mas ano na rin ako eh.
Yeah.
The older I got, I'm like, no, I have to work out now.
Yeah.
You need to shock your like system. You need to survive this.
You know when we were talking at was it Nokal the
Yeah.
last time? I thought because it's loud, right?
Yeah.
And somebody said, "Oh yeah, he has a gin company," and I was like, "Jim? Oh, Jim!" I said, "I love going to
Yeah,
the
you work
gym."
out every day.
I thought, I was like, I work out every day. Yung pala gin. I was like, oh, alcohol. I love that too.
Like, hey, you have a gym? I'm like, no, I don't have a gym. Like, maybe you're
He was
referring to the
loud.
gym, but not the gym. I'm like, but I work out every day.
Yes, I do.
For the longest time, I got so excited. I was like, you have a gym? I want to go there.
Because the music is so loud also, right? So like sometimes it's kind of hard to have to shout. "We
Yung
have a
pala,
gym."
it was like, ang dami na namin kwentuhan before I realized, gin pala the drink.
So you were talking about fitness all the while.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny.
That was actually the last minute because I just met with a friend about Sigma because they're looking for startup companies. So I talked to my friend about his startup company to try to get his company part of the startup village, whatever. And then he was like, "Oh, my friend's having this party at Nukal, blah 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 blah. You want to come?" Sure. So I just ended up there, and then I saw Ellen.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
No, it's nice. Yeah, it was funny. I remember it was during the Halloween. I met this guy, and during Halloween, I really dressed up. I was like, you know, had this like wig, mask, like makeup. You couldn't recognize me at all.
Love it.
And then I was talking to this guy, like, you know, trying to. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna opening a bar, like, you know." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Maybe you can, you know, outsource your alcohol. We have wine, spirits, you know, we have a lot of stuff that maybe we can help you." And it's like, "Yeah, sure." So we're talking for like maybe 30, 40 minutes. And then when I saw him on the street, I was like, "Hey, bro, how are you?"
He doesn't know who you are.
The guy's like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Bro, you don't remember me? That's Fabio. We talked for 40 minutes in Pablo bar in Makati." It's like, are you sure? Like, Louis, right? Like that? And then I realized, oh my
Wait, what
god, I
was
was
his
wearing.
costume?
I show you. I was wearing this like, and then I realized, oh yeah,
You were
that's
in.
why. Now you
Oh,
see
you were
why.
it. Were you it then? I remember.
Yes,
Yeah, right. I saw
yes.
that.
So now you see why really. I was like, oh my god.
So in his mind, he had that business
He had
idea,
no idea.
with it.
Yeah.
It's like this clown is trying to sell me alcohol. Like, what a clown, right? Like.
Am I gonna take you seriously?
No, but look, I was really like.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah, we could.
I went all out with the costume.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this too.
Yeah. You're such a vibe.
Love
Ooh,
it.
look at her.
She looks
Yeah,
like
so
an
we're like
actress.
really full on, you know.
Yeah.
And then this guy like, I'm like super confident, bro. We talked for 40 minutes. He's like, who are you? And then we're like,
I don't know
you. Oh nga pala, I was wearing the like kaya pala like
Yeah.
oh. My
It was
God.
a whole
It's funny.
production.
Whole production, yeah. And it's funny because this clown was really trying to sell me out.
What was his costume?
No, the guy had no costume.
Oh, he didn't have a
he was
costume.
just-
That's
he was
why
just
you
sitting having a
remember him.
drink.
Recognize it.
He was just sitting having a drink.
So you learned a lesson from that incident. Don't discuss business in Halloween costume.
Yes,
They're not
clown,
gonna
yeah.
they're not gonna know it's you.
Especially in a
at all.
clown outfit because they won't take you
And
seriously.
it's a horror clown too. It's a horror clown.
No, but it was the first time that I actually wore something that people couldn't recognize me at all. So I was in Naco, like we were just walking around, and I would say my friends, hey, and they're like, sorry, excuse me, who are you? My name is Fabio. Like, oh my god, bro, you just couldn't recognize.
Who did the
yeah.
makeup? Did you have a profession?
Nice.
Oh, she did it. It was really good.
Yeah, she did everything. She was the one who forced me to wear the costume too.
She's like, can we cover her face
Because
completely?
she bought hers and she's like, I have one for you. I'm like, okay. And I didn't know it's gonna be that really because when I wore the wig and stuff, it looked like a like funny, medyo, you know, like it wasn't so.
Yeah, but with the makeup.
Then like okay,
Oh my God.
cool.
I love it though.
But then yeah, like removing that also was like such a pain.
Of course.
Oh my God.
But it didn't melt in the heat because last
I
year
was
Halloween
melting.
was
I was-
crazy in Poblacion, right?
It
Were you
was
in
like
Poblacion?
because we went to Pablo, then we went to Nocao, then we went to Manota, then we went to Revel. Like I got
It
home,
didn't
like,
melt?
I went to 5 places like on the
Oh my
night. now.
god.
It didn't melt?
No, it was okay. It was all good. Yeah, so far. But when I got home, like yeah, it was
Trying
a
to remove
little
it.
marks everywhere. I was like, okay, just want to have it remove it. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Halloween here in the Philippines is really fun because everybody really dress up. They take the time. Nobody cares. Just you know, we also host a nice party in the palace. Our clubs there,
Yeah.
and we have like around like 10,000 people,
Oh wow.
which all the establishments open at the same time. We have
Oh,
around
I
like
see.
10,000 people,
Big
especially when
thing.
the island was open. Oh my god! And then you just get the bracelet, so you have free access to all the all the
Areas.
venues.
That's
Yeah.
so fun.
It just depends of what kind of music you want. You want hip hop, you want
It's
electronic.
like Fête
you
de la
want-
Musique, but for Halloween parties.
yeah.
Remember Fête?
Mhm.
Used to be a thing.
They still have that.
Yeah, but you know, so like walkable.
Oh,
in
really?
one area.
It's not like that
They're
anymore.
like separate
It's
bars
smaller.
at the same time.
Not on the street.
No.
Okay, you ready, Jewel? Because
I
Ready
guess I
to
have to be.
share?
Yep. GM 88.3, that is Lenny Kravitz with Human. And speaking of being human, we got Jewel, who is going to talk to us about
Am
what
I?
it feels like to be a single human once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Yes. What are your questions?
That was the question.
Oh, okay. What was it?
We
I
are
was
waiting.
human once. No, no,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
I think what being single, it was great. It was fun. And I think I'm the type of person who kind of needed to get stuff out of her system. And I did a lot of growing up. I did a lot of figuring out the type of person that I really liked and could tolerate and could really fall in love with before I finally eventually after like dating several different people.
Did you collect and select?
No, no. I don't think so. I think I just always had like, you know, relationships and then I slowed down and then I dated a kind of casual dating and meeting different people for like 4 whole years. Not all good, some okay. Actually still have some friends from that era.
Mm-hmm.
But like eventually I reconnected with an old friend
Mm-hmm.
and then ayun na. Naging kami na. Because at that point I think I was okay. I was done. I knew what I liked. I knew who I was better now, and then I was ready to settle down.
I was
Yeah.
expecting something.
I don't
Hi.
know.
I was expecting
Hello?
something a little bit
Oh
wiser.
my God.
Okay,
Because
you're
you're
gonna have
drinking
to ask-
non-alcoholic. That's
You're gonna
why.
have to ask me questions. There's been a
We need
lot,
to spike her
man.
drink for her to be completely blunt
You
and
need
honest.
to ask me the juicy questions before I
We
give the
will.
juicy answer.
Cathy just stepped in.
Hello.
Kathy, Fabio,
Hi,
nice
Easter,
to meet you.
Jewel, and April.
Kathy, hello.
Hi.
Kathy is a CEO of a company that she's been managing since she was 19. She inherited it from her parents. It's the aqua, like water filtration system.
Do we have enough?
Mega entrepreneur.
Yes, hi everyone.
But yeah, you need to catch up with us. So this is Fabio's line of gin. These bottles,
drink?
Kathy.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then those are the wines, so you could try the wines first. The peach is
The wine
very
is almost
good.
done, but like yeah, but soon we're gonna start the tasting for the.
I think Easter's
Antidot
waiting for the
gin.
gin. Me too.
Oh, yeah? Actually, we can start now. if you
Yeah,
want, no
can we?
problem. Yeah, of
Can we?
course, of course.
All right. So which one should we start with first?
We can start first with the. We're gonna do like a proper tasting, right? Like sip lang, all the flavors, and
Yeah,
then
let's
later.
do that first. Yeah.
Okay, so we go like just. Do we have the glasses where you can
Yeah,
just?
here.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with the citron.
Citron. And how did you end up like choosing this particular?
So my business partner Chris,
Uh-huh.
he's been in the industry for 28 years.
Mhm.
He's one of the biggest distributor of wine in the Philippines. When he went to France to look for another different brands of wines from
Mhm.
France, from Spain. So when he was there, he went to an event, and then Antidote was being presented and also nominated as one of the best gins in Europe.
Okay.
So when he saw that, he brought to Manila a few bottles, and it's like he gave us to try, me and some other friends, some other people. It's like, guys, try this one. Like, I think it's gonna be a good gin to bring it to the Philippines. And me and him, we had a lot of different business before as well. We had Nomu Bar, we had Boteco Bar, the Brazilian restaurant in Brazil, in Poblacion.
Okay.
And then after that, he said, okay, so let's partner for this. Let's bring a container, see how it goes. And then, yeah, now we're already in our 15 container already.
Is this how long have you had Antidote?
1 year, almost 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, almost 2 years. But we have so many other brands as well, like tequila,
Oh,
champagne.
you have tequila too?
We have a lot of exotic
I love
tequilas.
I love
Yeah.
tequila.
Oh, really?
So you need to come back with me.
Yes. When Ellen comes back,
Okay,
I bring
okay,
the
with
tequila.
the tequila.
But wait, but for this, okay, so let's just do the neat
Di naman.
first. Try it. This is just for you, like a sip tasting. So you guys try it. If you don't wanna finish, it's okay. We're gonna try all the flavors. So
I'm gonna be a poser.
this is
I'll pretend.
yeah.
Thank you.
Does everyone have one?
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, it smells nice.
This is the citron.
Do you have a glass?
Here, thank you.
That's smooth. It's tasty.
So this is distilled 5 times. Like I said a while ago, it's made of grapes. So it's very smooth, very easy to drink. Very mabango from Bordeaux, from France. We've been distributing this for like the past almost 2 years already.
Mhm.
So since we brought it to the Philippines. And this is the only gin that we work with. For champagne, we have different brands. For tequila, we have a lot of different brands as well. But for gin, we only work with Antidote. That's our baby. Let's say it.
Awesome.
So, cheers. Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Try it.
Cheers.
Hope it goes like it. You can smell it first, then you have a sip, then you have another one. You see the experience. You see how smooth it is. Like it's very, very smooth, right? It's a 40% alcohol, but you don't feel it. It's just like
It's warm. Here.
But I usually like drinking liquor neat because I like to just feel the heat and the flavor. Yeah, so it's very nice.
And this one you can drink it with ice. You don't even have to drink with soda water or like
Just
or
add
tonic.
ice.
Yeah,
We have
it's
ice, by the way, guys.
Yeah. The next one we can have it with ice. But
Okay,
this is
so
just for you
just
to experience the smell, the
Alright.
aroma, the smoothness.
Okay, thank you.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Fabio.
You're very welcome. My
So-
Gcash is 0917. I'm just joking.
So, Kathy, how have you been?
I've been good. It's nice to see everyone, and this is very, very tasty. enjoying the station also. Really nice. Thank you for having me here today.
You've been busy traveling back and forth, Iloilo, Bacolod,
Yes.
Davao. So, what's exciting happening soon?
I
Can't talk about it
can't
yet.
talk about it yet, but yesterday I was in
They
a
say that's
launch.
more exciting if we can't talk about it yet.
But yesterday I attended the launch of this really nice solar powered desalination system that's perfect for off islands and for national disasters. So it's like it's equipment that could be used for flood control. So that's along the line of what we do. When I saw it, that equipment is being sold to the military, the ENR, and they're very cooperative. It's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, really exciting. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we were talking about love, relationships,
sorry.
and
Sorry.
no, but this is your intro. We all did our intro already.
Yeah.
So you have your intro, and now we're gonna ask you about because Cathy is a family woman. She's married with kids,
Yes.
but at one point you were also single, right? Oh.
Of course.
We all were. Well, the one we were asking about her single
I don't know what
singledom.
you wanted me to say.
It's really
You
sober,
want
so-
details?
Yes, details. The camera ain't on you, so it's okay. Your boyfriend's Twitch died, remember? Did you control it, like,
No,
from here?
from
You're
here.
like, I need to kill this Twitch.
Yes.
But yes, okay, I was single. I think we all were at one point
Mhm.
before getting married, yeah. But
What do you think was the biggest lesson you learned from all of your years being single before you found your partner, who's now your husband? What was the biggest takeaway from all of those years, all of those kind of dating, relationships, and all the...
don't hold back and don't settle. So enjoy yourself while you can. My kids actually love rock and they're listening.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay, that's a
so-
good warning.
No, and this.
I will behave. Don't worry.
No,
Tita
so
will
she
behave.
has a song request, but I'll go there later. No, so that's it. Enjoy yourself while you can. Don't rush. No need to rush. If you feel like it's not right or there's something kind of off, don't jump into a relationship.
Yeah.
There's no need. I mean, have fun. That's it.
For some people, relationships is fun.
Yeah.
They
That is
jump
true.
into
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like, I have a friend, he can't have a period of his time with no girlfriend. He has to have a girlfriend all the time. It doesn't matter if it's the one he's going to be with or it's just maybe for now, but he needs to have a girlfriend all the time. Otherwise, he feels very, very lonely and depressed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that existed, but he was like the third guy friend I know who's like that. So I was like, I guess this is a thing. I thought it was isolated to that one other person, but I guess it's a thing with some guys.
I think some people, they feel incomplete or they're looking for something in someone else.
Yeah.
But it's important to be complete by yourself, to be happy
Yeah.
on your own.
I'm
you know.
100% about that. for
Yeah.
sure.
Because if, for example, you're relying on someone else for your happiness, that's not fair to the other person because they have their own things going on. So, yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you. We've got more commercials to play, but when we return, we will be talking more with Fabio as well as Cathy, who just joined us, as well as Easter, Jewel, and April, right here on Rock and Roll.
I
Gotta
didn't
play
expect
these
you guys were
commercials.
bored. Like, we're talking about I'm like, I wanted to catch my
Let's do mine.
Because no, it's
Thank you.
okay. I should have, because I walked like a little
Where did
far.
you?
No, I'm sorry. I'm really not.
You wanna
familiar.
add ice so you can?
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah. So I've been in Spain.
Okay.
Like I was there for a bit.
Thank you
did
so
not
much for
work out.
coming
I was
to
there
the
for
show.
20
Of course,
minutes.
thank you for inviting me.
No,
Yeah.
nothing
appreciate it.
was
Of
like
course.
available, and then
Appreciate you inviting me too.
there's like
Yeah,
a
of
bazaar
course.
thing. No, so
The
you
main
pointed me
flower.
from
Like, I always
there.
kind of
Yeah.
knew you through, you know Noel,
Are you
right?
guys
But I don't
familiar
really hang out with
with
you
me?
anymore.
Yeah,
I don't see
play.
him.
I just.
I don't see
You
him
guys
a lot
had a
anymore.
fall-out?
Okay.
I think he's so busy with his
Yeah, that's
company.
lucky.
I just need
It's
I
okay.
don't wanna use my hands to get the ice.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah,
I
that
have
works.
no
Yeah.
idea.
And I have alcohol too.
I'm like,
I mean, my hands are clean, but just
I have alcohol if you want. I mean, like the rubbing alcohol. This is already alcohol.
where
Anyway, this is
It's
alcohol.
okay.
This is disinfectant, alright?
And I wanted to come, but now
Yeah, I
I know where
don't
the
see. I
station
don't get to.
is.
I don't think he likes
Yeah.
going out
It's
that
your
much
first time
anymore.
also.
to
Try
Newark.
with ice now.
Yeah.
You see the difference?
You pour everything in. Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's your glass?
I think I...
Meron pa? You're just gonna put a glass of ice.
So you can put
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Are you finished
I
that?
just- yeah,
Wow,
I-
bilis
I-
mo ah. Someone is thirsty.
I just want...
Someone is thirsty.
I
You're
just
for the both of
found
us.
it.
So now you need a refill or a
Yeah,
cup.
I need...
I put it good.
I just don't need...
Ooh, it's also nice.
Okay, you don't need to explain. You don't need to explain.
Iba pag may ice, syempre. Pero that's why I wanted you to experience just without it first, then with
But I
ice.
like it with ice.
Yeah, it's iba pag ano, pag may ice.
How are you?
But you see how smooth it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're
You're
drinking
a
neat,
friend.
like 40% alcohol, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't have that feeling na, di ba? Like,
She was my
Yeah.
friend when she was 19 and I was like 26, and we were to hang out. Yeah, yeah. And then we just continued being friends, and then I met Cathy through
do you
her.
have?
But we hang
Wanna
out
try
more.
it? I still have.
Then my
You want
friend
this one? Because we're
Heidi,
gonna try all, but
somehow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
still
end up
have
like
the
talking
one
you still
more
have?
and hanging out more.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You like it?
You're very
Yeah, it's good.
friendly.
And
Thank you.
You know, play... Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You want some more of the lemon?
I'm more friendly
Yeah.
than usual.
Save it for the save it for the other variants. Where's your
But you
glass?
are
Here?
friendly in general.
Save it
She's
for the
so
other
friendly.
variants.
Then
Just
how
a
do you
little
guys
bit.
know each other?
And then when you guys are done, we move to the orange.
Okay,
Radio.
awesome.
Okay.
We still have time naman.
Nice.
Yeah. I just met her when I was
Crazy
drunk.
kids.
We met at a networking event. It was for the
Amcham.
AmCham, American Chamber of Commerce Christmas party.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so we were there to exchange business cards with people for
Uh-huh.
whatever network, you know,
Uh-huh.
like sort of like business, whatever. But when she was there, she's like, "My goal here is one thing: to get drunk." So I was like, "Me too."
And we ended up talking the whole night.
Yeah.
Almost, right?
That's a good way to make it fun, like events like that.
Yeah, we
fun.
stayed until there was free booze. We were like still there.
Really?
So we're like,
we
see,
closed down
the party
place.
people always leave last.
Yeah. I think I gained so many friends from that party because I was drunk.
And remember, you want a filter, an air filter.
Yeah, I'm
It
still
was so
using
big. It was a big box. She's like,
Yeah.
"How am I gonna take this home?
Yeah,
I'm drunk."
We have a photo like of us carrying it.
Curious
An
now.
air filter.
Yeah.
Like the HEPA.
Like this
what do you call
one.
this,
Where's
air
that?
filters.
This one, like that.
Yeah.
It's an air filter.
Okay.
So now you're
Appliance.
the air in your
Yeah.
home is filtered.
Yeah.
and clean.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine bringing that home when you're drunk.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
But
Sorry.
you did.
How drunk are you?
Kind
Oh
of
my-
tipsy.
oh, yeah?
Maybe like 20
Kinda.
glasses of wine.
But you brought that home,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, we made it.
Yes.
And she had something else that night.
What?
Yeah.
I was dating at that
Yeah,
time,
yeah. Oh, it's nice. It's so much nicer with the ice.
Yes.
It's so smooth.
I always make you try without it, just for you to experience the aroma, the smell,
pure-
the taste, yeah.
Pure form.
And then you, with ice, when we do tastings in the bars and restaurants, like afterwards, they make cocktails also using the product, so they can see how they can which variant they're gonna choose, they're gonna work with, because most of the time they don't buy all, they choose certain flavors, so it really depends, but it's nice, especially pairings. Like you can have antidote with oysters, you can have
Yeah.
with like crispy pata, you can have with like they make it different. No, but you'll be surprised. Taste wise, like you can actually combine them, and you're gonna when you drink it, it feels good. When you eat it, the palate's still there. You know what I mean?
Especially crispy pata.
I know, right?
Really?
calamaris.
Yeah,
like,
there's pairings for
Yeah,
alcohol.
exactly.
Where do you distill? Or are you importing?
Yeah,
or are
we're
you
importing.
distilling?
We're importing from Bordeaux, from
Okay, I
France.
remember you,
We're,
Bordeaux.
yeah, we're the exclusive
Did you
distributors
see
of
I shared you
Antidote
the
and also
basket?
Tropez.
No.
Tropez is a wine cocktail that we just brought it
Okay.
last month.
Mhm.
Antidote we've been distributing for almost 2 years already.
Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
But we also have wine, spirits, like we have a lot of tequilas from
Okay,
Mexico.
nice. So I was gonna ask, are you French or do you go to France?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay.
But
Because
my
I like France. I do
Okay.
like France. Yeah, but
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
been to Bordeaux. I was in Chat and
nice.
Paris.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all
No.
It's the joke.
Oh, this is my boyfriend. It's Fabio.
Hey, how are
Yeah, do
you?
you know him? Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Yeah.
How are you, bro? Kamusta?
Hay nako!
Kasi sinabi ko sa kanya, galit ka sa kanya
Hay
eh.
nako!
Because when we fight, I tell her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get upset. I
And
get more
me,
upset.
me too.
Yeah.
You're the
O, pati si Cathy daw.
Hi, Ren.
Ah, mamaya na.
I'm at the radio station. Si Baby Giant.
Ang cute ng suit mo.
Cute daw yung suit mo.
Bagay sa'yo, sir. Huwag naman! Pamira naman to.
They're at the
Bimbo.
ABS-CBN ball.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's tonight.
That's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Star Magic Ball ba yun? Or hindi? Iba pa.
Enjoy.
Basta yun.
Bye. Bye-bye. Love
Saan
you.
yun? Yung ball sa Shangri-La?
They did it sa Soler.
So,
Ah,
Just
so
sa
nice.
HTC.
Every year they change the venues.
It's a better venue.
You should have
Soler?
gone.
No, hindi na wala ng plus
Malaki
one.
doon eh. They have so many
There's no plus one.
nice places
Okay.
for events there.
Actually, it's just the three of them
Yung visuals
invited.
are very posh,
Okay,
diba?
maybe
Yeah.
next.
Social.
I think
True.
you have to be at like the A list to get the plus one.
Ah.
Well, I
It's
think
his
you
first.
can.
It's his first time to get invited to something like that.
He said hi to April, but not to me. You don't know that I get upset.
Hindi kasi sinabi ko nga, pati si
I'm just
Cathy.
kidding. I'm just
Bad trip
kidding.
din si Cathy.
No, but I understand now. And then yeah, he's changed also. I mean, like there's improvements, right?
Teka, we're on live, ha?
Oh, sorry.
Facebook
are we?
Live.
No, are we?
Yes, we are on Facebook
Oh,
Live.
I thought when we can talk like this.
Pwede naman.
Say hi here.
Are we naming names?
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you now.
Why did I go with you?
You
Okay,
know what?
never
Let
mind.
them speculate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay. It's part of it.
Yeah.
Because when I met him, I didn't know he was an actor. Because I don't watch local shows or TV.
And I didn't say anything bad. I said there's improvements.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
Yeah.
that now. Backtracking,
Sabi
girl.
ko lang kayo na
Progression.
How long have
Not
you guys
bad.
been together?
Basta sabi ko
3
na ko.
months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Wala
Bago
ka.
pa.
But we just met like December, and then he wanted a relationship the same day.
I was
we
gonna say,
met.
so this is not a date anymore. It's already boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait to
cool.
Yeah,
hear.
but
And
it's
then
only
on
now that
Twitch,
it's like
there's
kind
this
of
camera.
official, I guess.
Yung Twitch na
nice.
ano.
Are you happy?
Hear the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Hear
Only the
the
music.
It's important. That's good.
But it's also like because I think
Pero pag hear,
Before
they
his
hear
past
us.
his exes couldn't understand the whole. Like they would get jealous or they would feel, and when he has people asking for photos, like they don't like it if they're on a date.
Oh,
For me,
yeah.
it's like no, I like seeing that. 'Cause that
Yeah,
means,
exactly.
it means you're doing a good job.
Exactly, yeah.
If you have fans, then that means you're successful in what you're doing. If people
Exactly.
don't want photos with you, that means they don't care about you.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
I'm
true.
happy to see that.
Through High Day, yeah. I've known
Good, you
High
have this
Day
mindset.
Since I was like
Yeah, that's why I said it
13,
takes
14.
someone to be
Yeah.
mature and
Like,
secure to be okay with it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk in 30 seconds.
No, were you guys
What's
going
this?
Wasabi or Rock Radio?
Jam 88.3, that is Kala, Jeepney, and before that is Panic
No,
at the
okay,
Disco.
now I feel
I host
old.
also Lenny Kravitz with a track called Human. And welcome back to Rock and Row with me, DJ Row, as well as Fabio bringing in his line of antidote. We are talking about gin, but it's also probably like an antidote because he says no hangover the next day, so awesome.
Don't worry about it.
And there's also a line of wines that is very, very, what do you call the wines, by the way?
Tropez, ice tropez.
Ice Tropez. Ice Tropez.
Yeah, this is it's considered a wine cocktail.
Wine
from
cocktail.
Saint-Tropez from France as well.
That's why it tastes like a cocktail, right? Because wine is
Yes.
usually very bitter, but this one tastes more like a rosé.
Exactly.
Right?
It's more like a rosé. It's very refreshing, easy to drink. 21 calories only.
Wow.
That's a big plus.
6.5%.
Because beer is 100 calories.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this has kind of the same
6%.
alcohol content.
Yeah.
This is 6.5.
Yeah, so even more.
And for those who doesn't want to drink, you also have a 0%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Yeah,
like it.
exactly.
Nice.
Jewels. Poison for you.
That's why she wasn't revealing her dirtiest past single
I'm
gum
not sure what we're allowed to say.
experiences.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
Don't worry.
probably
You
said
might get in
more
trouble.
Terrible things on air. Accidentally, Char.
So, okay, now that we are back, how about the worst experience in a date?
In a date?
Yeah, like the worst ever. Looks like April has one. Worst date experience.
When your boyfriend blames you for stuff and then he just walks away like
What?
he doesn't, and then makes you chase him.
So
That's
you
what he's at.
you're already boyfriends with this guy,
Yeah, before.
and then what happened?
Because he usually like, you know how some people are, some guys, like 80% or 70% of the relationship or fights in a relationship, it's my fault, even though it's not. So
So it's never his fault.
no, it's a suggestion, but it's usually me because I did something. That's why he's angry.
Mhm.
So ako naman si tanga, stupid girl.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I'm
just
sorry, it's my fault. I'm sorry because I love you.
until you woke up.
Until
I
I woke
realized.
up. Thank you, Razorback. Thank you.
Razorback.
Oh my God, basta.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Razorback.
Razorback.
Thank you, Heather Roy,
May
and the
long
rest
story yan.
of Razorback.
Oh,
Thank you
God.
so much. It's a fun. When I think about it now, it's like hilarious. But back then, basta yun. So yun. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. I woke up like that. Like that, seriously. Because I was always in a fog. I guess it was the build up na parang
Yeah.
I'm getting tired, and then
Yeah.
he did this thing, and I'm like, it's my fault. This is my fault. It's not.
Sometimes it's kind of like a cup, right?
Yeah.
All the things that you
Yeah.
will say, okay, it's my fault. Okay, I'll just take this. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
And
it
that-
just
that-
keeps
that-
getting filled up until it overflows,
here.
and then that's when you're like, I can't take it anymore.
like that.
Right?
This is it,
Automatic.
Yeah.
enough is
So that
enough.
was like the word. It's not just one date. It's like multiple
Mm.
stuff. Like he gets angry.
Ah, sige, so
I
worst
go
breakup na lang yung
chase.
topic.
Hindi naman, okay na yung
No.
first date. Pero ay worst date ganun.
Ah,
So wala,
sige.
ay
Worst date. Worst breakup na
worst
yun.
breakup. That's a
This is
worst.
our
Worst
No.
relationship.
Ayun.
Ah, sige, what's your worst
Ayun,
relationship?
no.
Why,
Ayun na
why
yun,
is it
no.
worst?
Oh,
Why
wait.
is it worse?
If this is, I'm a win. Okay,
Go,
because
go, go, go,
so I
go.
was young. I was a freshman in college, and there was this older man. Not that
Ooh.
much older.
Older
He was like
man?
a little older, but he was 19. So it's not that old. But I
How
was
old are you?
19.
19?
I was
19.
17. But
Oh.
I
Older,
felt like
older nga naman.
years
Oh,
lang
it's
naman
okay.
yun.
Pero
I
older
was
pa
a
rin yun.
freshman- I was a freshman in college.
Okay.
And
Akala
he
ko
was
naman,
like
akala ko
several
naman-
years.
Oh.
Nothing illegal.
Okay.
But I just felt like he was, mature,
Of
varsity,
course.
ganyan, in college.
Ooh.
It's
No,
funny that
okay.
back then, 2 years older
Right?
than you think older man na.
I'm so mature.
Mom, I'm an adult. But no, basically he was a pathological liar.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so
Like-
what happened?
I think the first big story was he would tell me, he gave me the sob story when we were still dating, getting to know each other na. His best friend died in a tragic accident on prom night.
Wow.
Like, his best friend was a guy, and then he drove off with his girlfriend, and they were still fighting, and they were like, no, don't go, it's fine. And that was the last time he saw his best friend. And supposedly, it was after that fight, he drove off because he was fighting with his girlfriend, and then he was hit by a car.
Parang pelikula siya.
Wow.
I know.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Parang pelikula
like
talaga.
a
But I was
movie.
young, and
Could
I
be a
know.
movie, yeah.
Like,
And then
a-
apparently, no, that never happened.
Yeah, because it was a movie.
And then the half brother that I met of his wasn't even a half brother because he made it out to be
Oh.
like he was this kawawa guy who was an outsider in the family. That's his full-blooded brother.
Are you sure he's not a writer?
No, that's
No,
a
dude, he's
psychological
insane.
disorder.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
For
it really
example,
is.
you make up all these stories.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with
He's
it.
like literally clinically pathological.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I realized, yeah. So it's literally the worst relationship. I was there for like 2 years. I was young, and he was.
What else could he
controlling.
have been lying about that you do
Everything.
not know
I'm
until
pretty
now?
sure
Everything.
everything.
So scary.
Is
So,
he even
like-
real?
No, wait.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you stay for 2 years?
I was young and I had low self-esteem. You know, classic.
Okay.
Classic,
yes.
and he was controlling. Like,
Oh my
supposedly,
god.
I couldn't walk from class to class with a guy classmate, even if we were sharing the same.
So you're like, oh, he cares, like something like that. Okay.
And you know, just
I'll finish this.
I don't know, how does anybody get into like?
Nobody dies.
Thankfully, it was only okay, maybe not emotionally. It didn't like hurt me
They're not?
physically.
Yeah.
I don't believe
But it was very like I was in a bubble.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. those
I was
people, yeah.
isolated, so yeah. So everything I could learn.
Orange.
Parang na fast track yung growing up ko. Kasi when I finally got out of that relationship, I was like, whoa.
Finish first.
This is what life can
Wait,
be
more ice?
like.
Gusto mo more ice?
So that's my worst.
Wow.
much.
Worst
You're very welcome.
relationship.
Yeah.
worries.
Sucks.
He
I'm
was,
glad you like it.
I think, legitimately insane.
Do you still like see him
No na.
like on Facebook?
There was,
Do you know like what he's doing now? What's
No.
going on with him?
I don't know.
He's like a sociopath and a narcissist. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I don't even know those words back then.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
our-
those words existed back
You-
then.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You know, there's a
To the
bunch of
doctors,
there's a bunch of
probably.
new terminologies that
Yeah.
only existed in the last maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
And all
Because
because
they
of
have
these
labels.
dating apps, you know?
Yeah.
All
They
these
started
like,
having labels.
And like
Right.
mental health generally was a bigger
Meron pa or
conversation
tapos na?
then. But yeah.
Pwedeng
It
ibang
was an
flavor.
accident.
Yeah, I know, yeah, we're gonna orange
kind
now.
of stopped talking.
This is orange.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like I lucked out. And
thank
he just kind of
you.
disappeared from my life.
That is good. That's
Yeah.
lucky.
What about Easter? Do you have a horror story?
Oh,
Okay.
Dating,
Well-
relationship.
well, my last ex. Oh, thank you. My last ex was a nightmare to be with. It kind of resonates
No.
what both of you talked about,
Ooh.
and I think the worst date was when we were about to go out of town, and he took offense on a joke, and he was like sulking the whole time.
Oh my
god. Like, oh my god, who's the girl in this relationship? I cannot. So I just spent the whole time trying to pacify him, you know.
Oh.
It's the worst. So I'm glad that I didn't stay for even a year in that relationship. I actually broke up with him on Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Sakit.
Sakit.
Because
Sakit, sakit.
yeah, because he just wore me out like emotionally.
Oh,
Whenever
no.
we'd get into a fight, it would just last overnight, and we would talk overnight. Like
Trying to
I'm just done.
So you were like the guy in the relationship, and he was the
Yes.
over emotional,
Yes,
sensitive girl in the relationship.
exactly. I know. So
Fabio, is there a horror story that you are allowed to share? I don't want to get in
Actually, I have
trouble.
one. I have one that
with
was
Ellen.
I have one that was kind of crazy. I was dating this girl. She used to be a chef. We were dating for like maybe a few weeks, and then she invited me to go out on a date.
Which one?
On a date, no, to go out on a party. And the next day I had taping.
Yeah.
So I said, I cannot go out. I have to rest because
Yeah.
if we go out
Yeah.
and drink, I need to look fresh, that kind of stuff. And she's like, no, come on, let's go. Like, you know, it's gonna be fun. I'm like, I said, hey, I really
It's work,
can't
yeah.
because you know I have to memorize my lines for tomorrow. I have
Yeah.
taping. She's like, oh, okay. And then I go to bed, I go to sleep, and then at 5 in the morning I wake up. She's next to me, wearing sunglasses.
Huh?
So I woke up and I'm like, what?
Who's she?
Like, what are you doing here? How did you even get inside my place? She's been there a couple of times
Yeah.
before. But I'm like, how did you
Does
get
she-
inside
yeah.
my
Does she have
place?
a key?
And then, no, listen to the story.
Okay, sorry.
No,
I
it's
think
crazy.
Fabio will beat us
No,
all
it's
in this.
crazy. And then I was like, what the you're doing here?
Yeah.
How did you even get inside? She's like, no, I just want to make sure you're okay because you didn't come
Oh
out.
my god.
I'm like, okay. But I was like, no, but tell me,
Oh, God.
how did you get?
Yeah.
Imagine you waking up at 5 in the
Yes.
morning. There's a girl next to you with sunglasses.
Yes.
By the way, it's with sunglasses. And I'm like, what? Like, oh, syempre, di ba? Like, you're like nagulat. You're like,
Of
oh my
course.
God. And then you realize, okay, that's the girl I was dating. And then I was like, how did you get inside? So apparently, she went to my building during the time. I was actually even robbed in that building later on. That's why I left there. I won't even say.
Oh,
But it's in
security
Makati. It's
sucks.
near
Oh.
Greenbelt. And then she went to the guard and said, sir, ako po yung yung girlfriend ni Sir Fabio, pero nakalimutan ko yung susi. Can you please open the door?
That's
Kasi-
awful security.
Without
No, he was
calling
fired
you?
after that. He was fired. I made sure because I was like, you cannot allow
Yeah,
that
it could
to
just be
happen.
anybody.
That girl could have been there to kill me.
Yeah.
Or
it's
anything.
Stalker.
Yeah.
So the guy felt bad because she was also doing some acting na, you know, parang like,
Kawawa.
umiyak, kawawa. Sorry po, kasi nakalimutan ko, you know how
Yeah.
it works. And then it's like, no, you can, hindi pwede. It's like, no, but But the guy has seen her there kasi a few
Okay.
times.
So
and
he
she's
knows,
been there.
yeah.
But still,
But
still.
but still, they, the, how do you call it, the, what is that company when you lose the key inside, they go and they
The
open?
locksmith.
Yes.
Locksmith. They call the locksmith.
Oh my god.
They opened it while you
They
were
opened the
sleeping.
door because they don't have the key,
Wow.
right?
Oh
They get
my
tired.
God.
So she invented this whole story to the guard saying that I was waiting for her, but she lost the key, and I wanted her to be there. Grabe, as in grabe
They could have
talaga.
just called you.
Exactly.
No, but
It
if
would've
I'm
been
sleeping,
less
wala.
hassle.
If I'm sleeping,
And then,
even if you
sorry,
call me
girl.
silent
Yeah,
mode, I
Oh,
won't.
yeah.
But after that, I was like, you can't just do that. You can just
Exactly.
come
So
to
did
my
you break
apartment.
up with her
Oh yeah,
then?
no. After that
I have
that was
newfound
like for me. I'm
Yeah.
like,
No,
I
you're
gotta
Yeah.
fix it.
insane.
It's like
I was like,
stalker
yeah, I
obsession.
don't put myself in that situation.
And boundaries.
Yeah,
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a girlfriend. It was dating pa.
What the heck?
Exactly. That's why I got like, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm bye.
Whoa.
I'm done.
Good thing you didn't get any like bad results after you broke it off.
No,
because-
no. And she understood. I mean, she was a nice girl, but what she did was completely like, you don't
Yeah.
do that.
Insane.
You can't just go to.
And good thing you don't have like some reflex martial arts thing. Some people who are
He was
trained,
crazy. I
right?
swear to
Where as
God.
soon
When
as
I
you see
woke up,
something, you go like fight mode.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
And punch her in the face.
Yeah.
or something.
I was like,
Intruder.
You're in the house.
I mean, no, exactly. It's in my room. Like I used to live in a very small apartment, so.
Why was she
No,
wearing
she was just
sunglasses?
sitting
Why
there.
was she
Like,
wearing
wait,
sunglasses?
Why was she wearing sunglasses?
Only God knows.
So maybe
I'm
like
still
for-
trying to figure it out that up to
okay.
this day. Like,
That was in the middle of the
Maybe
night.
there were
that was
some
like 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh.
So there's
5
no
a.m.
sun.
Oh
After
my
she
God.
came, di ba she invited me to go
Yeah.
clubbing and I said no
Yeah.
because I'm taping.
Oh.
So at that time, that's the time after the clubbing, she went to my house
Probably
maybe to
drunk
see.
or drugged out or
Yeah.
Nah,
whatever.
she was like, yeah.
I feel
Or
like
was
But
she-
still, you
Or
cannot
was she
do
trying
that.
to see if she was gonna catch you
I
doing
actually,
something?
Actually, that's what
right?
I thought at first. Maybe she didn't believe that I was
Yeah.
gonna be sleeping because
He
at
was
work.
trying to catch.
But to lay
Maybe.
down beside
But
you
it was
in
dating, it's not even
sunglasses and not wake you up, at least,
Yeah.
hi, I'm
Look at this
here.
beautiful human. Let me slip beside him with my glasses on.
That was like one of the
freaking me out.
craziest like
Fabio.
experience.
out.
You
Sorry,
win,
okay.
you win.
I don't wish that to anyone. I
I don't
promise.
think we
I
had
don't wish
anything
that to
like
anyone.
that.
I don't wish that to
This is on
anyone.
you, sir.
Alright, cheers, cheers. We're gonna go on a quick break. We'll be back with more right
Drink
here.
honestly and yeah, be wise of who you date.
Oh my
Ang daming
God.
mali yung tao doon.
NBI clearance, background check.
Di ba?
Let me see, are you clear? Girl, buti na lang tapos na yun.
You
She
should have
was a chef kasi
evaluation.
next day to apologize, she sent me this like
Did you eat it?
chicken
Did you
adobo.
eat
no
it?
way.
Kasi
I
she
would've
knew it
been
was
like,
my
did you
favorite.
eat it?
Of course.
You ate it?
Why?
Buti walang
I would be
gayuma.
scared na baka gayuma.
I ate it.
Buti walang gayuma.
I ate it.
Ako pag ganyan, I'm not gonna eat it.
I'd be like,
I'd be
"Oh,
scared."
away from my house. No.
Like, I don't want any energy here.
Pero
What
kasi,
she did was bad, but she was a good person. But it's just
So she was a really good
attitude-
chef.
Decision.
Her attitude was just like
Baka
really
she
wrong.
was-
and-
No, because
Was
I'm
she young?
thinking if
Was
you
she
can
young?
do that,
No,
that's
she
like
was
serial
kinda
killer
same age
vibes.
as
Like
me.
you can like drug someone,
But I don't
or
know,
I
she
just
was
I
just
watch
like that.
stuff.
But the guard also to allow her to eat.
Yeah, that's
That's-
wrong. That was
I
really
feel bad
wrong.
for
I
the
love our
dude,
condo
pero-
guards.
No, but he cannot do that.
Of
Grabe
course,
naman.
oo
Like,
naman.
it could have been, someone really like, that's how people get killed, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
oh, sorry po, I
Tapos
thought,
tinabihan ko
yeah,
kami.
no,
Exactly.
he
May shades
killed
pa
it.
siya. No?
Like, oh my God.
Girl!
Grabe, as in, grabe talaga. Pero
What a
it's okay.
terrible way to be in a room.
To wake up.
To wake up.
No, really, like,
At
you're
5
so
a.m.
shocked, so
Did you have a heart
nagulat.
attack almost when you woke up?
Oh my God, I
Because
almost
hindi
fell
mo
from the
akala
bed.
mumu, di ba?
No, because
Did you think it was
you
a
just wake
ghost?
up, your brain
Yeah.
takes a few
Yeah,
seconds for you to, right?
Exactly.
So when I looked down, I realized there was a person, and there was a person with sunglasses, and there was a person that I'm like, who are you? Like, and then I realized, oh, it's you, pala. Like, but why are you here? Like,
And how?
Di ba I said I have work, I have to sleep, and like, why would you be here? How did you get inside? And like, oh, I talked to the guard. Or
So
like,
nagising ka na nun. You woke up after
I
that. You
couldn't
couldn't
sleep
rest anymore, right?
It was
Yeah.
like
They
almost the
deserve-
time I have to wake up talaga to go to
They
take. Like,
destroyed your lock just so she can
No,
get it.
she was trying to wake you up. Wait, under the alarm clock.
Oh my
Grabe.
God.
I wish she was
Literally
like that.
alarm,
I
literally
actually I wish
alarm
she was
clock.
like that, but it was not. I had to see it was like a ghost, like with sunglasses, like just look at me. I'm like,
Oh God.
She
Oh,
was
I
looking
hear
at
you.
you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
scary. That is
freaky, very
scary.
freaky, very crazy. But it's okay. It's
Grabe.
part of the past already.
Girl,
I never.
Huwag tayong ganun, ha?
Oh, yes. Don't lose your mind,
Huwag tayong
girl.
ganon. Konting dignity naman.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Respect.
Yun naman
Fabio
talaga.
kasi,
Yes.
na-obsess tuloy.
Oo nga eh.
Grabe, no. Crazy talaga. My
Grabe.
goodness.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Now it's funny, but it wasn't funny.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah.
Pero yung mga crazy stuff na nangyari sa'yo, like, that, back then, it happens to you, parang, tangin na, ganyan.
No, for sure.
Tapos ngayon, parang,
There's good anecdotes.
that's funny. Parang, oh shit, nangyari sa
When
akin
something
yun.
like that happens to you, just think one day
Yeah.
you'll have a funny story to tell.
One day,
That's the
tatawanan-
silver lining.
I'm just
True.
gonna laugh at it and then remember it and then giggle silently.
Or share in a radio show.
Yes.
Wait to have a guest in a radio show and then share your blessings.
Yeah.
Share your stories.
It's a blessing because it's a story. Oh my god, that's so
Crazy.
crazy.
I wonder if I have any comedy moments in dating.
Comedy moments?
Yeah, well, comedy now. Traumatic then, comedy now. Meron ba?
Baka meron.
I know, I'm trying to like dig.
Baka naman yun ano mo na siya sa
During
brain,
dating,
right?
you mean?
Kasi back then it was really traumatic. But now when you like remember it, ay, that's hilarious.
Comedy moments
Parang
daw
ako,
in dating.
Razorback.
In dating?
Yeah. Sige, I'll start that one when we return. After the song.
Kasi we were,
Let me know when you guys are done so we go one by one, okay? After orange, we can go to the
Yeah,
grapefruit. And when you guys to try all, and then you
Yeah,
see
we have
the
about 1
grapefruit.
hour left for the show. So.
Can't hear it yet.
Oh, so fast.
Yeah.
Bilis.
With Razorback, was it the song? Was it the
No.
band?
Oh, yeah,
Because when you hear that, when I hear
Because she's
it,
told
I'm
the
like,
story on the
I
show
love
like
Razorback,
3 times.
so
So
I'm
sige,
wondering
Because it's
right now.
hilarious. Right now I think about it. Hi FB.
Hello mga kaibigan from FB.
If my ex is listening, alam mo, you know who you are.
I'll just rest
So,
Excuse me.
okay, so Razorback was apparently his favorite because it was date night.
Okay.
So I was still working. He wanted to see Razorback because I don't know why Razorback had like a
Let's go to the
meron parang nag-press release sila na it will be their last gig.
What
in,
year was
ano,
this?
2007.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So parang nag-press release sila na last gig nila, I don't know, for forever, whatever. Parang yun yung press release. So he wanted to see them. So, oh sige, okay, fine. Tapos, ang date na, I wanted to eat at this Indian restaurant in De La Costa.
Okay.
So, okay, sige, tama-tama, Sagiho was like,
That's a good deal.
yeah. So, I was galing kami Quezon City. So, he came from his house, sinundo niya ako. He was late also, by the way. He was late. So, we took a bus to De La Costa. We ate, tapos sabi ko, notorious kasi to. That Indian restaurant in De La Costa used to be notorious for serving food late. They were delicious.
Yeah.
They were delicious. So, yun. Sabi ko, it was like, past na sabi ko. Sige, pagka hindi pa dumating yung food at a certain time, we'll just take out and then we'll eat it in Sagiho. Sige. We'll just eat
Perfect
it.
pulutan. no?
Yeah.
We'll just eat it at Sagiho, whatever. Okay. And dumating, so sige, kain kami mabilis. So, pupunta na kami sa Sagiho, dumaan pa siya ng ATM.
Okay.
What alcohol?
Pagdating sa ATM pa siya. So, pagdating sa Sagiho, mabilis pa siya.
here.
Ano.
I'll put this
Pagdating
here in case anyone wants.
Yung ano pa nun before, di ba pagpapasok ka sa Sagiho, tapos saka yung parang bantay, ano, yung guard nun dati parang nasa labas pa.
Okay, hindi pa siya dun sa
Hindi pa siya yung
paliko.
medyo pali, no, dito pa.
Okay.
So, punta siya, walk up siya doon. Kuya, ganyan yung Razorback. Sino yung guard na nakakatawa, ganito pa sinabi niya. Ay, sir, sayang, katatapos ng ng Razorback.
Bakit ang aga?
Yun nga, I don't know. Basta yun,
Okay.
ay, sir, huge. Parang gano'n, parang katatapos lang eh. Ganyan, ganyan. Oo nga, ito si sir, tumingin sa akin. Ex ko. Tumingin sa akin, sabi sa akin. Kasi naman eh.
You
You were in
Yeah.
the plan.
Yes, darling.
Oh my god.
It was my
no,
fault.
Okay.
Oh my God, gaslighter!
So yung brain ko, sabi, yun nga yung sabi ng brain ko, ay, Ganun na. Nakatingin lang ako sa akin, parang,
Unbelievable. Yan.
kasi before, when, we went arguing, I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
That night,
This was
gumanon
it.
ako.
Nice.
That's why.
How many years before this moment? 5. Okay.
And he was like that talaga.
Yeah. May point pa na nag-split. Ito pa, iba pa yun. Anyway, so, that night, yung,
The last straw. For real.
pumasok siya doon, nagmukmuk siya sa corner. Tapos siningnan ko siya, tapos lumabas ako. Kasi yung manager ng, si Sophie mo na, manager of one band. She was my friend nung college. She was there. She saw, so I talked to her. So kami nagchichika. So I'm like, oh my God. Because she was talking to me, ganyan. Tapos the Dawn was playing.
Okay.
And I knew Francis and Jeff.
Okay.
So I went in, so wait, I'll just watch. Nanood ako. My boyfriend was still in the corner, has a red horse sulking in the corner.
You
Oh
think he
my
was
God.
waiting for you to
I'd be
console
like,
him?
I don't know, basta he was sulking. He was sulking
A
like
baby.
a child.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So sabi ko, okay, bala ka. I'm just gonna watch the Dawn. So I was watching. So maya lumabas ako. Iniwan ko siya.
Yeah.
Usap kami ulit ni Sophie. Blah. So after like, I don't know how long it was, but he went out. He stormed out and said, uwi na ako.
Nagkandro po.
Si Sophie was like, parang, tapos tinignan ko siya at sabi ko, babay na siya. Parang sabi niya, huwag mo na sundan. Sige, okay lang, sige. Sinundan ko siya. But he was like walking really fast. Tapos yung lakad ko was like, so, sa Giho was like,
Nagkakabog ba siya? Was he stomping?
no, he was just really mabilis, matangkad eh.
Storming out.
Matangkad na tao eh. So he was walking really fast. So he walked the sa Giho and then to Chino Roses. So tumawid siya papunta sa kabilang side ng Chino Roses.
Oh.
He hailed the cab.
Thank you.
Sabi ko sa kanya,
Alcohol. You want?
sabi ko sa kanya, are you not going, hindi mo ba ako kakausapin?
Thank you.
Tumanan ako. Tapos nag-hail na siya ng cab, may cab na dumaan. Tapos sabi niya, pumasok ka. Pumasok ka sa cab. Sabi ko, you're not gonna talk to me. Pumasok ka na sa cab. Fine!
Thank you.
Naglakad ako.
Welcome.
11 o'clock ng gabi sa Chino Roses, naglakad si April out of anger.
Oh my God.
Okay. No, but I mean, like, instead of having to deal
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
like, his personality and how he was acting at that time. That's fine.
Tapos nag-hail ako ng jeep. It's like 11 p.m.
And that area can be dangerous.
I know!
Yeah, exactly.
I was,
I
It's
would
the
walk with,
invincibility
like, you
of
know, just like
relative
kind of stuff, like stuff between my, you know, any kind of weapon. I used to be like,
But that'd be awesome.
I
I
was-
would with a lit cigarette,
I
pero
was-
may pang shock ako.
me, I put my keys between my fingers.
Yeah,
so
I
if
do.
ever, you know, you could like.
Wow.
No, sorry. It's like no, because you think of safety.
Yeah,
like
that's
safety
true.
if you have to
Tama.
walk
Yeah.
at night.
And that's-
You
Especially
know.
if you're a woman.
Yeah.
Here, think of 3 things: eyes, throat,
Yeah.
balls.
Balls. Exactly.
poke.
Yeah.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have to walk in a dark place, you
The
know.
only guy here is like,
You're wearing glasses,
You have daughters.
so I can't poke you in the eye.
Hindi pa nila.
yeah, the nuts going down.
That's where you're
Speaking
being.
about the balls,
No,
like,
yeah.
My
Sakit.
daughters
Going
do
for-
Muay Thai. I
really?
want my
Oh my
kids to
God.
know
Yeah.
Krav Maga. So
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like the
Self-defense.
next thing
Cool.
that we want to learn. But we do Muay Thai. I do it with my
Nice.
5-year-old,
Oh wow.
with my 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they need to know how to do
Yeah.
things like
That's
that. You know.
self-defense and
Yes.
stuff.
Definitely.
So yun.
Mm-mm.
So that
That's
time
important.
Kebs.
Pero nagko-kung fu din naman to eh.
Yeah, I need to remember that.
My
So-
10-year-old was doing jiu-jitsu.
Okay,
She did
nice.
it for a couple of months. Now she kind of stopped. She's getting to more volleyball now.
Okay.
But I told her, no, don't stop.
Yeah.
Continue the jiu-jitsu. It's nice.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Where does she train? Oh, where do you?
She trained in a gym in Makati in Jupiter Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But volleyball, she's studying CSA, so she's just done in the
Okay. I'm
CSA.
from San Agustin.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's why she studied, yeah.
Okay.
We live in
nice.
Magallanes Village, so
I was
malapit
from
lang.
Magallanes. I'm from San Martin.
Oh, that's where
But
I live,
I'm-
San Felipe.
Ah, wow. Okay,
San
I'm not in
Felipe Street.
Magallanes now. I'm in BF. I'm close to Alabang. We're more south.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
home, so.
But I know Magallanes like the back of my hand. I love
Cool,
I love
cool.
Magallanes.
Yeah, we love it there. We moved there. It's been almost 1.5 years.
Okay, nice.
We used to live in Rockwell. We moved there
Okay.
because our family got bigger, so
Mhm.
we had to look for like a bigger
House,
place.
yeah.
An actual
Yeah.
house.
And the house is really nice.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I mean, it's more like a family kind of vibe. You know, like it's different when you're in a condo.
Yeah. And the security is very strict.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rockwell was very nice when I used to be like a bachelor, when I used to be like
Oh,
a
yeah.
single. It's nice that you walk around and everything is very convenient. But when you move to a house, then it's really like for the
Yeah.
family. The yayas, the driver, the dog has a garden. Like,
Yes.
it's just nice, you know. You wake up, the birds are like, you know,
Yes.
nature. I love it there.
Babies are screaming.
And you have how many parks? So you can play tennis. You play tennis?
I play tennis
Okay.
He has
and basketball. Yeah,
Okay,
He
has
nice.
twins.
Oh, cute.
three
That,
kids
is that
now.
the girls? No.
All girls, yeah. Maya and Luna.
Oh, okay. I
Pero
love
fraterno
the
sila, yeah. They don't look-
She,
name.
Cathy
Hindi
missed it.
sila
All
kamukha.
girls kasi ano
All
eh.
girls also?
Just need to,
No, I have 2 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have 3 girls.
Okay.
No.
No,
10-year-old
Fabio
and 1
earlier
year.
was saying 3 girls kasi he needs to repent on his. One day he'll
But
know
you
how it is
want
to be the
one
father of
more.
3
No, I
girls.
retired now.
You're done?
I'm done,
Like
I'm
3
done.
is done?
My
Which
friend
is-
said, bro, try for a guy. I'm like, I'm 100% sure it's gonna be another girl.
No,
I don't want.
It's
I
not-
don't want to take the risk.
No, there's Chinese calendar and it's like the position.
Ganun nga
That's
yung
what
guys.
people
Oh, really?
say. Yeah.
Mga
Oo.
Oh my
babae.
God, some
Oo.
kids.
Kaya
like my
masabi ko
kids
sa
are
Pag,
Pag-
pag puro lalaki naman yung anak naman, ibig sabihin yung mommy yung ano, yung may wild past.
Oh.
What
Really?
did you
May
make?
ganun?
Sabi,
Oh, really?
Kasi I had a friend, wild talaga siya. As in wild. Tapos yung mga anak niya, puro babae.
Babae.
Which is sabi ka, huh? Sabi ka, huh? I guess it's true. Kasi talagang wild siya.
So, okay, maybe I'll just say this on
Okay,
air
okay.
later.
You guys want?
I'll save it for on air.
This is
Para di
good.
sayang.
I like this
Oh,
one.
yeah?
Does anyone
It's
want?
not bad, it's not bad.
Oh, okay. Thank
There's a
you.
theory on how to get a girl or a boy.
Ah.
The position.
That's what I was just saying. It's the position.
Oh,
I
sige,
just
wait,
need to
let's,
see
let's,
who
let's
my
talk
goals
about
are.
it. Wait lang.
Wait.
That's
Two
gonna be
minutes,
a
2
wait, wait.
minutes.
interesting conversation.
Let's talk about that. I'm sure there are
I just need
listeners
to
who are
see
going to
who's-
try it.
Okay, okay. No, wait.
Kama Sutra.
Diba? Ano? What is
Can,
what are you showing me?
can I shout out my daughter, Cassie?
Oh my gosh,
She's
I feel
listening
so
right
bad.
now. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Emma.
Hi,
Cassie
Emma.
is a huge fan of Santeria. It's
Oh, Santeria? What?
and
Sublime.
Sublime. Sorry, she
Okay.
loves Sublime.
Okay, let's
So
play
if
some
we could-
Sublime.
If
Let's
we
play
could
some
like
Sublime.
play that for her,
I
she'd
don't
be really
practice
happy.
Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
Was that on air? Did she hear that?
She
No.
heard it.
Okay, okay.
Not on air,
Watching
Not on
Facebook Live.
air.
Okay,
On-
okay,
on-
I'll see.
On
I don't know.
That'll be the
where
next
they are.
song.
Facebook.
Twitch.
Twitch, no. But this conversation is on FB.
And I plan to download it because now Facebook is going to delete all of the Facebook Lives after 30 days.
So you have to like.
So I'm gonna
upload.
download all of them and upload it on YouTube.
Oh.
Yes.
I guess they realized maybe their server or whatever can't
Yeah,
handle all of the lives. So now they're gonna delete
Oh,
it after
she said
30
she
days.
heard. She heard on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yay.
Cool.
But how am I gonna talk about the position?
I don't know. No, go. It's fine.
How old are they?
So bad.
My eldest is
It's
12. She's
okay.
turning 13.
Like they're gonna learn
In
it.
July.
We need to
Yeah,
make it
eventually.
And
cryptic.
then I have
We need to
a
make it
9-year-old.
cryptic.
We can use.
Cryptic
Oh, yeah.
enough, only for
No,
18 and
like,
above.
Yeah.
She's into right now. She wants to watch Fight Club. She's on this like film like streak, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to think. Are you old enough for Fight Club?
Wait, how old is she?
12.
Oh no, she's old enough. She's old
That's
enough.
fine.
She's
That's
old enough.
okay.
She's old enough.
Yes.
Because it's going to encourage her to think. Because
Yeah.
Fight Club is it'll make you think.
You can watch it with her.
It's
If
an
it makes
intelligent
you
movie.
think.
Because I
Guidance,
love
yeah.
Fight
I don't
Club.
It's
think
an
it's hard.
intelligent
And then she
movie.
wants to watch Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the movies I like. I was
She
like,
likes Quentin
Watch it
Tarantino
with her.
movies.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Watch it with
I'm gonna
her
get along
so
with
that
her.
you
yeah.
I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
If she has questions, she can ask you right away.
Oh,
Okay. Oh my God, she's gonna love all you guys
it-
because I've been saying no.
How about I'll have
Hindi
her?
siya
How
R-rated.
about
It's
Being
PG.
a
Have her on-
protected
I
mom.
know.
I have a soundtrack show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that would
so
be
have
so
her on
good.
my show. She can talk about the
Pixies.
movie.
Oh, she loves.
Has she seen Snatch?
No, but that's
Snatch
one
is
of my
also really
favorite.
good, and the
Yeah.
soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
So when I
Yes.
feature that, she can come on the show, and then she can like talk
Oh my God.
about the movie.
Okay, she's probably gonna message mommy. I hear what you guys. Are talking. No, you know what? Yes, I heard you guys. Yes, let me. Watch.
Is she on Letterboxd?
Go, girl.
I'm
She's on Letterboxd.
I'm on Letterboxd. You can add me.
Oh,
Watch
she said
them.
Donnie Darko. I said no to Donnie Darko.
I mean,
Wait.
At
I need to
12.
rewatch.
All right, we're going on air. Jam 88.3, that is Tropical Depression, Ang Himig Natin, by Papa Dom. And Papa Dom is actually the vocalist of Tropical Depression, the late Papa Dom. He's the reason why I got into radio. Yeah, because I met him at New 107 Rock Awards, and then I had a band back then, and then he said, "Oh, I want to hear your music. Bring your CD to my show at NU." So I brought it, and then you were actually there. You were training with Monica, and then he was like, "Oh, you know, they're looking for DJs. You should audition. I'm sure you'll do great." I was like, "Really? Okay, sure, I'll try." He's like, "Yeah, you should." So yeah. Anyway, so to the late Papa Dom, Tropical Depression. But we are back here on Rock and Roll with the whole fun bunch. We've got Fabio and his amazing line of gin and wine, as well as Cathy, and also Easter, Jewel, and April. Earlier we talked about the horror stories of bad relationships. And now we're going to talk about, basically, you know how some people, let's say they've been trying to aim for a girl, but they keep having boys, right? Right? So, you know, apparently someone, somewhere here, mentioned it's about the position. I mean, no, but okay. In actuality, I know for a fact it is the position because I have done my research, and whenever I have a friend who is pregnant, I say, do you remember the instance when this occurred? What was the position?
The
Who
meeting
was
of the minds?
on the second floor? Who was on the first floor? And when they say they were on the second floor, I'm like, that's gonna be a girl. If they were on the first floor and the partner was on the second floor, boy.
What if they're in the basement?
Nothing happens.
Gonna be a cat.
Talking about the basement, right?
Gonna be a cat.
Oh my god. Nothing's born over there.
On the basement.
Was that cryptic enough? I tried to be a bit cryptic. I'm trying to be PG-13.
Yes.
GP.
Yes.
Yes. Namumula na ako rin, I'm sure. I have this thing where, you know, even as much as I like to drink, I cannot be one of those people who goes to work drunk. Because everybody would know. Like, I would get, like, bloodshot, red eyes, like, my cheeks would be all red. I'd be like, I don't know what I look like now, but
your inner mestiza is coming out.
the only difference is I'll have, like, a permanent smile on my face the entire time, which is what I don't have usually. I usually have a resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Which sucks because people think I'm a snob. But I'm actually just relaxed.
This is me.
When I'm drinking, I have there's like invisible strings pulling my face.
Yeah.
And I have a permanent, right? You too?
Yes, I know that very well.
Your dimples are permanent when you drink.
Yes. Like right now, I'm a bit
40%, girl.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
So yes, what were we talking about?
About PG-13 stuff.
Okay, yeah.
The most wholesome stuff.
So if you want a girl, you gotta be on the second floor.
If you're a girl.
When the fireworks happen, you know,
Yeah.
for the new year,
Yes.
for the new life. If you want it to be a boy,
This is the great.
you gotta be below
Okay.
when the fireworks occur.
It's very spicy.
Yes.
And if you don't want
So when
anything, go to the basement.
Yes. If you're doing a tumble, then maybe that's when it becomes like a.
Not sure.
It could be either. It could be both.
No, it's gonna be a cat.
Bye.
If it's on the balcony, it's gonna be a dog.
Tumbling. Thank you.
You're not gonna lose sleep over that. You don't have to stay up.
You see how our conversations are going
Yeah,
a little bit wild.
I
That'll
know.
be
That's
fine.
why. That's the
We
time.
should have- we should
That's
have-
the time I stayed up. I'm getting drinks for everyone. I'm just like, okay, continue.
Carry on.
Carry on. Walang
Fabio is a
problema.
great bartender.
Yeah. You girls enjoy. I'm just.
We're so lucky. Thank you for that. Thank you for
Oh
being
my
here.
God.
Yes, what did Emma say?
Positions. No, just
Huh? What?
Oh no, the kids.
No, it's the floors
It's
of
better
the
if she
condo.
learns it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard conversation. But
Is she asking about it?
It's a little
Yeah.
spicy.
It's fine.
This is
Just
the
What is,
grape-
okay, what are we trying now?
Safety
We're
first.
trying out the
I'll just say
grapefruit.
that.
Let's try the grapefruit. This is
Para sa mga
antidote.
Pinoy, like parang pomelo, pero for the French, is grapefruit.
Yung gin pomelo, parang gano'n.
That's the one I made you guys smell it a while
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
di ba?
yeah. It's
Oh, I
fine.
saw it.
Mabango siya.
I mean, she
Mm.
has her period. Like, she knows.
This is just like a tasty, but some of them are good for, for cocktails, some are good to drink as it is, like, so it really...
And I like it because it's strong.
Don't drink
You know,
so
every
much.
time when I go to like a bar and I say, Kuya, malakas ba yung ganito nyo? Hindi ma'am, don't worry, it's not malakas. No, I'm looking for the drink that's strong. Don't dilute it. I want a strong drink. Don't
Yun ang
mix
gusto ko
water
talaga.
with it.
Yun naman talaga dapat.
Right? No, because
Dear
sometimes
girl,
you know
so my
you
youngest
drink
is
and then
five.
it's like mostly
Yeah.
it's like juice with a hint of liquor.
Yeah.
Some girls kasi don't like it that
I know, but then when I ask the waiter, they always assume I'm trying to get it to be like
Yeah.
diluted. They're like, no, ma'am, don't worry.
And then for her
It's
to
not
say,
strong. I was like, no, I want the strong drink.
Oh, you give me the strong
Gusto
one.
ko yung matapang.
Oh, that's usually what I say. What is the strongest drink you have in the menu? Okay, let me have
Gusto
that
ko yung
one.
kaya ko ipaglaban.
So tell us, Fabio, you also have some bars. What are your other business ventures?
So, wait, I just make a drink very quick. So basically, I'm an investor in some bars and clubs in Manila. Right now, we also open we used to have a Brazilian restaurant in Poblacion before called
Okay.
Boteco. It used to be like Rockwell Drive corner
Uh-huh.
Kalayaan. And then we closed during the pandemic, unfortunately. So some of the snacks that we used to sell there, now we're selling online.
Okay.
So we have coxinhas, which is like kind of like croquetas, like chicken with shred chicken with like melted cheese.
Ooh, that sounds
We
good.
have cheese bread, which is pão de queijo. So all these Brazilian snacks that we usually eat in Brazil, we're now distributing out here in Metro Manila through our Instagram account, Sabor Brazil PH.
Suburb.
Sabor,
Sabor.
sabor meaning
SABOR.
flavor in Portuguese, flavor. Sabor, Sabor Brazil PH. So people
Sabor
can just
Brazil PH.
message us directly there. And then we have coxinha, we have esfirra, which is kind of like an open pizza as well,
Okay.
with beef and cheese. We also have brigadeiro, which is a Brazilian chocolate, very famous for birthday parties.
Okay.
We also do birthdays, we do events, we do like we do a little bit of everything with the business. So it's good. It's kind of new. We're still building up, but people can already order online through the Instagram account. So
What is the Instagram account?
Sabor Brazil PH.
Okay. All right.
Sabor SABOR Brazil
Uh-huh.
PH.
Okay. I'm gonna get those details from you and I'll share it after the show.
Sure. Thank you.
Of course. All right, we're going to go on a quick break once again, and when we return, more of the crazy conversations we're having here on a rock and roll right here on Jam 88.3.
Where did we stop? The position, right?
Positions.
Kasi the children are trying to
They're asking, what do you mean positions?
That's nice to think also.
But see, look, at least it was cryptic enough
I
that
know.
they don't really understand what I'm talking about. But if you're an adult, you know what I'm talking about.
Pag girl ganito, pag lalaki ganito, pag twins ganito din. May iba
No,
eh.
kasi sabi ko
Iba-
first floor,
iba yung
second
diskarte
floor.
eh.
Oh, diba?
Galing talaga.
Eh sabi
Iba
nito
yung diskarte.
basement, paano pag basement? Eh wala
Hindi.
mangyayari doon.
Yeah.
Safe doon, safe.
I didn't think about that.
Basement.
Akala ko basement is...
Or sa ilan yung taong yun?
Ay,
Ayun ang tanong ilan
mas
yan.
wild. Mas wild ka. Anong tao yan? Iba na yan, ha? Easter fantasies na yan, ha? Wildest fantasies. Is that where you want to go next? Ha? Ay! Ha? Sayang yan.
Si Cathy, oh my
Yes.
God.
Inak na. Bedtime na dapat ng mga bata. Wala na mamaya. It's the crazy hour. Ano? Wildest fantasy. Sige.
Oh my God.
Easter, you're gonna start it.
no.
You started it.
In my mind, pa tayo.
You're getting...
Patulugin mo na yung manap mo.
Bakit yun na yung tawa mo? Alam ko na, medyo may ano.
Sorry, I have a cackle.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm like at restaurants or bars and I'm drinking, people go like, who the heck was that? Sorry.
That's why we're friends.
It's me having fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My friend said, no, you have to, when you laugh, Dal, how you laugh, that's the size of your, no, I'm like, you know what?
The size of your what?
Wait, what?
Teka lang.
Kaya pala ganun tayo tumawa.
But it means that you enjoy, right?
Okay. Okay.
For the sake of Cathy's daughter.
I'm okay. Yeah, I mean,
You have?
I just finished this one.
You want more
Wow,
ice?
my
Yeah,
second
it's okay.
bottle.
You want?
And then matulog
Your
na.
second.
I was gonna explain.
My second
I
bottle.
open for you.
Tulog ka na now na.
Are you like just you don't want to drink or are you
Yeah, I have super low tolerance na eh, so parang.
Fabio,
Which is
what do you use
I was always
as a
low
platform to
tolerance,
sell
but I
your-
joined the thing.
to market
and
your
partying,
liquor?
and
What
then
do
I
you
just got.
this show.
You just
Like,
got
you
tired
come
of
and
it.
Yeah.
you invite
I mean,
your
I like.
other friends who have
I'm here for the
businesses.
vibes.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah,
The
we can
band,
talk
then
about
we
it.
just talk and then
No worries.
we
Today's more casual, just talking and stuff. But
we
like,
can
yeah,
do that,
for
yeah.
sure. Thank you.
for all your other stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate
It
it.
makes sense because like next day you're like.
Where's your
Yeah.
glass? You and ice?
Like it's
Yeah,
not,
because it's not
my...
very.
Oh, sige. Thank you.
So you said you're working freelance. What type of work do you do?
Well, I work-
OnlyFans.
Wow.
Did you laugh?
if I could sell feet pics for money, man,
Ay, ganon?
Actually,
You know what?
No, I
see
wanna
all
get into the
ads and I'm like,
foot
Ako din.
Right?
You know what?
Show your
Right, I'm
feet.
like, no, my
Yeah,
right.
you can
I'm
show your
so
feet,
tall,
diba?
my
If
feet are
there's
not-
a
economy? Come on.
Like,
Yeah.
you would
Kamay.
Your
Kamay.
feet smashing a banana, diba? Your feet going,
Yeah,
diba?
they're
In the
like-
water.
do that.
Yeah,
there.
no, like those fetish, the weird. Oh,
Ay, patapos na pala.
Oh
88.
my god.
And we are back on rock and roll.
What are we
Sino ba
talking
yung
about?
to talk about fetish? It could be Easter. Ano yung topic mo? Ha?
Ano ba yun?
Jewel, I know you're a freelance. What? Only freelance?
Only freelance.
I mean, no. But I'm not above it. But just for feet. Just for feet.
Oh, so you have an account. Sabi ko na nga ba, paa mo yun eh.
If anyone want one,
So,
protected.
Easter, you had a topic earlier.
what's my
Wildest fantasies.
topic?
Kasi we have kids.
Fantasies.
Fantasies.
Children, it's already 8.
Yeah, you should go to sleep. Children.
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
99.
What's the ano?
No, because
Cryptic.
yeah, I love
Come on.
books.
Okay, you like books.
I love books. Well, I love
You want to
books.
be
Wait, where is it going?
Yeah! You want to have bookends? Oh my god!
I want to be a bookmark.
what kind of books?
I
Like,
want to be in between
Bookends.
So I assume these are very manly books, right? Yung mga parang
Yes.
action, you know, sci-fi.
Hardbound.
Not
No, what do you
Harlequin
read? What do you
romance.
read?
type.
Hardbound.
Hardbound books.
Not Kama Sutra, right? Not
No,
Kama
no.
Sutra.
Hardbound.
Ano ba sa
Fabio.
Cryptic nga tayo, Kamasutra naman.
Sorry. It's the alcohol. Sorry.
Yeah. Nawala yung
Easter.
cryptic.
Hardbound lang.
Hardbound.
Hardbound.
Only
Okay.
hardbound. We own.
What kind of hardbound? Do
Fantasy.
you like the dark hardbound books? Do you like the black books? What kind of books do you like?
Black Red?
Shut up, okay?
World lit.
I like a light. The light.
Okay, you like American, European history.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
got it.
I like those with beards. Wow.
like the lumberjack
Wala,
kind
bagsak
of
to mga to sa
look.
critic.
Okay.
I like them
barbarian type.
Yeah, like
Viking.
Viking.
Viking stories, Norse metal.
the
Yes.
huge kind of book.
Gusto mo yung binabalibag mo yung mga libro.
Oo.
Yeah.
Yung pag hinagis mo,
Big and heavy.
Yes.
yung pag hinagis sa'yo, wapak!
Oh my, yung mapapa-wow ka.
Oh.
Teka, I have a question. So, when you read these books, do you like to put them on the top shelf or the bottom shelf? Are you on the top shelf or the bottom?
Wait lang. Pwede bang aligned
Paano yan?
In one line.
in one line?
No, sige.
Patong-patong.
Do you like the dominant sort of storytelling? Or do you like the more submissive way of storytelling?
It depends on my mood. So,
Wow! Easy-peasy ka pala!
Is this the Christian Grey kind of stuff?
Are you Christian or are
No,
you,
no.
ano ba yung pangalan ng girl doon?
Annabelle.
Are you Annabelle or are you Christian?
I can be both.
Ayun!
Wow.
Pero di ba sige?
Okay.
Ayan.
Ang hirap maging
safe pa
Christian.
yun.
Have you ever tried being Christian?
Cassie, get off.
Mr.
No,
Gray, have you ever tried?
the other one. Yes.
The other one.
Oh, what about Jewel?
I plead the fifth.
I think I prefer, because I prefer, who is this? The girl. Dakota
The
Johnson.
girl.
Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm more that. Because I think in real life, I'm already so like,
So you just want someone to kind of
take over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
okay.
control.
And
There you go.
April?
Ay, may naisip ako. Pero hindi ko na sasabihin. I'm gonna be Dakota Johnson. Dakota Johnson.
You have the inner Annabelle.
A little bit.
Anastasia, sorry.
Dakota
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
tried? Have you ever tried being Christian Grey?
The girl.
Grey.
I haven't seen the movie.
Okay lang, I don't care.
Kinda, but not really. So I want to try it like full on.
You know, I think you really have to be a good actor to do it. Because if you're not a good actor, maybe I'm not a good actor. Because I tried it and then pag ouch, I'm like, are you okay? no, stay in character. Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Dapat
No!
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're so nice.
I'm
Nice girl you are.
so nice. Like, I can't inflict pain.
Yes.
I feel bad.
That's against my
Yeah.
nerve.
So I guess I'd like to be, but I guess I'm not.
Yeah.
So you'd
Yeah.
rather
If it's
feel
not
the
for
pain.
you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to be an actor like Fabio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this
Why are you going with that?
Don't
Don't reveal that. Don't reveal that.
Gusto ko yung segue. So
Is this a taboo topic?
No.
Okay, so would you say that you're a Christian Grey or Dakota Johnson? Dakota.
We're all
Maybe,
the
yeah.
Ayoko na.
I like to be dominant, to be honest. I like to be on power during the whole I like it. I just like it,
No.
yeah.
There's something sexy about a guy that you're like,
Oh yeah.
Yes. Have you seen The Secretary?
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
God.
That's
So
Crazy.
hot.
Yeah, crazy.
So Cassie, get off the.
Bedtime.
Stop
Crazy
listening.
movie.
I love you.
Bedtime. It's bedtime.
Has anyone
Don't
read or
listen.
listened to Julia Fox's memoir?
No, I
You know,
haven't.
Julia Fox has history. She's done a lot of work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
She was also a dominatrix at one point.
Okay, that's pretty.
And she
fine.
talks about how to her she enjoys being dominant, and she finds that a lot of men who seek her out, it's sort of therapeutic to them. And then she did mention it's a performance. You have to put on a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's sort of therapy, and then she also has to read what they need,
Yeah.
what they do. So it's really cool.
That is cool.
I
Yeah.
can imagine you doing that actually. I think
I've
that
never had
You
the
have a
chance.
vibe.
I think you have that persona. You
I've never.
could have
I
that.
will talk to my. I've never
Hello,
tried.
You want to do
partner.
business
My
together? You want to do
partner's
business
over
together?
there. Oh no! I don't know. It's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
No.
that
I mean, you already got the glasses going and everything.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
can try it with him, maybe.
You need to surprise him.
No, there has to be consent.
Surprise with consent.
I
What?
want you guys to try this one.
Okay, we're gonna go on a quick
Yeah.
break.
No. Okay.
But before anything else, Emma, this
You
is
want
just
rice?
for you. But after this song,
Cassie.
bedtime. Oh, Cassie.
Look
But
at the
after
girl.
this, it's bedtime. Okay, here is Sublime Santeria, just for you, Cassie. This is Jam 88.3.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I play the song na para.
Kasi
Tiebreaker,
Tulog ka na, girl. 30 minutes na lang.
I-search niya sino si Dakota Johnson.
This one
and what
smells
she-
like
what did she
Jaeger.
do?
Madam Web naman yung
But,
ano
but
niya.
drink it. I promise you. This
It
is.
smells like Jaeger.
I have
This
friends
I
not
promise you.
in the
I promise you.
This one smells like Jaeger.
Bakit ka dun
Wala
eh?
siyang sabit.
But it's not. I'm very
Go for it.
vanilla.
You
I'm very
have
vanilla.
Did they try this
Get
one?
on the
This
floor.
smells like Jaeger.
Parang
Oh,
ano
wow.
siya, Jaeger.
Thank you.
Try this
Okay,
one.
Miles.
Meron pa.
Oh, yeah.
Jaeger.
Ikaw.
But
I-
try it.
I-
You see,
Sorry, Mama.
wala siyang
And
sabit.
kinda
It's so
like
smooth. It's so
covered.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is my
Ano,
favorite.
sorry. Dakota.
Right?
Parang
This
may
is like
Oh,
ganun.
really?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's very. Yeah.
Parang assuming lang. Tapos biglang,
The resting. I don't have a resting bitch face, but I have a resting unimpressed face. Which is
Unimpressed face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
honest. I swear, I'm happy. I'm just like my face.
Hello?
It's just the way it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Smell it. It's like Jaeger, but try it. It's so smooth. So much smoother.
Yeah? Maingay. Nandito ako
So
sa
much
show.
smoother. Wala siyang sabit. Are you ready?
always.
Cheers. I love
Oh,
this one.
cheers.
This is really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
So good.
It's good.
Okay.
I'll wait for yours also. Try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Next time.
Okay. Cheers.
Natapon.
I'm glad you had this.
That's fine.
You
Yeah.
want wipes?
Oh,
I
sige.
said there's my
Next
mommy
time.
vibes. It's like,
No, I have wipes
Tastes
too.
like cola.
I know how you feel.
It smells like Jaeger, but it's so much smoother, right? It's like
Yeah.
wala siyang like because if you drink
Okay.
like Jaeger, you're gonna go like this, like diba? Like
Yeah,
mine
okay,
always
okay.
like a aftertaste, like.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one, wala. It's like a liquor.
Yeah,
This
Oo,
is
sana may
very
table
Diba?
kasi.
It is
It
very
tastes
baka
like cola
mag-ano
to
siya,
me. I
mag-sponsor
don't know
siya.
why.
No, it has
I have a really good
Yeah.
cocktail that I make with this. Like it's just this, and then I get a lemon and I just squeeze a lemon on top of it. I mix it. Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now I'm
I
craving
can
lemon.
imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really really good.
Do you host like if for example there are events, you host like the
Yes.
events? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
do hosting, and then I mean I do a hosting as myself
Yeah, yeah,
as a host, but I also for our business, like if you say Fabs, I wanna like we've done like debuts
Or I have a
or
friend with a
weddings
bar,
or
like where we
birthdays.
want to do
Yeah,
something.
we bring our satellite bar.
Okay, okay.
We bring our staff, and then they make cocktails for you guys on the spot. You know,
Oh, wow.
you say, okay, I'm gonna buy let's say 20 bottles for the wedding. Let's say, and then
Yeah.
for 4 hours, our staff is there making cocktails for the party, corporate parties, Christmas parties,
Weddings.
events. So
Because weddings, they also have mobile
weddings, yeah,
band.
yeah. We have one.
Oh, wow.
We have one this Sunday. And then for tropez is nice because we made this like a push cart kind of thing, like with tropez. It's like an ice cream
I
kind
love
of, you know.
that. This is
But
so
we
good.
have
It's
we
like
have the
Jaeger.
tropez.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So-
this one is
When we have events, that's what we bring. But most of the time, like for the hotels, bars, restaurants, and clubs who are who are carrying our products, they do their own strategy. They do their own events and stuff.
Mhm.
But for us, we can do it also. Like I said, like for private
Yeah,
parties,
yeah.
like birthdays, weddings. So.
That's so nice.
And then we also do for the food, the Brazilian one that I was telling you, the croquetas.
I love croquetas, but I tried croquetas
But this is the
in
Brazilian,
Madrid,
yeah.
in Spain.
No, but this is the Brazilian
What's the
croqueta.
difference? It's not
Wait,
like
I've
the
never had a Brazilian
potato.
Oh, really? I show you a photo. It's-
Croquetas are one of my
Spanish?
favorite. The
Yeah.
hamon
Yeah.
croquetas.
Are they the ones that like
we used to
potato?
sell in our
Yes.
restaurant before.
Hamon iberico. That's
Oh my god.
That's so expensive.
it's yummy. It's so
Yeah.
It's so worth
Yeah.
it.
So this is our Brazilian croqueta. See,
Oh,
we,
that's
Oh.
different.
we
looks
call it
really
coxinha.
different.
So
Oh, okay.
inside we
Wow.
sell it frozen,
Yeah.
and then it's
You
very
can-
easy to you can put it like a air fryer,
Yeah.
or you can do
You can
in
reheat
the
it in,
What's
in the
inside?
oven or micro.
Is it
What's
also
inside?
So
potato?
inside is shred chicken
Oh,
with
it's
melted
different.
cheese.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
that is so yummy.
Okay,
I have
you
a
need to
picture
recommend
here.
what's a good Brazilian
Restaurant. Yes.
here.
That
This
I used to have
restaurant.
one myself. That was
Oh.
authentic Brazilian. Our chef was
Wow.
Brazilian in Rockwell.
Mhm.
But then we
Okay.
closed during the pandemic
Oh.
because we couldn't sustain
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rent. It was
yeah,
kind of hard for us. But now we used to sell this there, but now we sell it online. So if you say,
Oh.
Fabs, I want like we have bags of like 10 coxinhas, and then we have this one. This is the cheese
I
bread,
need to follow your
Brazilian
Instagram.
Yeah.
Brazilian
Yeah.
cheese
Yeah.
bread
Yeah.
for breakfast. Really,
Is this
really
you,
good.
the Sabor?
Oh my God, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
this is our brand.
No, wait, wait, what's the page?
Sabor Brazil PH.
What's
Oh,
the sabor
yes.
mean?
Sabor means flavor.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do you spell?
okay.
SABO. Sabor
Yes,
Brazil
perfect.
PH.
Let's just move this down here because
Yeah.
the owner is tuned in and he's nervous that we're
We
gonna
just
spill
started
it.
like
okay.
so.
Is this saying we're kind of
He's
getting
nervous
a
that we're
little-
gonna spill it on the console.
No, 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 don't.
Okay.
You see, when we have events, like we go, we do the setup. We just bring everything like the antidote, and then we make the. But it's nice.
I'll
These
just
for
move it here.
breakfast, I promise. If you girls try it, it's really, really good.
So you deliver them like this is delivery.
This is frozen, yeah.
And then
It's
you order.
frozen. Can you order it cooked?
We can, you can, but it depends of if you're just gonna order like 20 pieces. No, we usually order like if it's like an event or stuff. If you say Fabs, I need 100 pieces, it has to be ready now so we can
Okay,
deliver
okay.
to your place.
So I'll tell you, we need it for the catering.
Yeah.
Please, we have this many
Yes,
people.
yes.
So like
We can
corporate
do that.
events.
Kasi this one, the ones we sell, the frozen ones, we deliver to your house and then ikaw ang bahala if you wanna make the next day for breakfast or for merienda. Pag may visitors, you can do coxinhas in the. You can just put it in the oven or you can put it in the air fryer. 10 minutes ready, and it's good.
Good.
And it's
I
very
wish
filling.
you
It's
brought-
good.
Okay. Or no, I'm gonna order. I'll
It
try
looks
this.
like samosa, Indian samosa.
It does kind of look like a samosa more than a croqueta because the croquetas
Yeah.
look.
But
it's a different
taste-wise,
shape.
I would say more like a croqueta than a
Then a
samosa.
samosa.
Yeah.
The
But
samosa
it's
is
good.
like a pastry.
really
We
good.
can
Yeah.
order it for not like a big event. It
Yeah.
just-
You can
No,
order
no,
per
I
house, yeah.
wish like I knew about
And
it.
it's
I
very-
would have ordered for
One bag of
Right?
one bag with 10 coxinhas, the one with cheese, I think it's 400 pesos.
Hey, that's not
And
bad.
then the pão de queijo with 20 pieces also is 400 pesos. And then the one without cheese, coxinhas, the croquetas without cheese is 370 pesos for 10 pieces.
bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's like cooking
And they're kind of big.
instructions.
Yeah, everything's there.
Okay.
You see like
So air
how to
fryer?
cook, temperature. It's very easy, like
Yes,
very, very
okay.
easy. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Me, I prefer the coxinha air fryer, and then the pão de queijo, the cheese bread, it has to be in the oven because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
tastier.
Yeah.
You can try doing it with the air fryer, the pão de queijo as well, but the taste is not the same. Yeah. Oven is much nicer.
I can't believe I've never had Brazilian cuisine.
So yeah, back to that. They have this new restaurant called Fogo de Chão. It's like the
I've heard
Brazilian
of fogo de
barbecue.
chão. They have that in other countries.
Yes.
They have,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
yeah. So they have a franchise here now.
Okay.
The same bistro group.
Okay.
They are the ones bring it. So basically, you pay a certain amount. They have a big buffet, 20
Yes.
plus different kinds of meat, where they just slice it in your. That's the one I used to have in Rockwell that we
How much
closed.
is the fogo de chão here? Because I know in the States it's like $100.
Everyone for dinner, yeah. Lunch is like 75,
Yeah.
and then dinner is like around like 100.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be kind of the same. I would say,
Okay.
kind of that little price, like 5, 6K.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you can eat as much as you want.
Mhm.
But they were supposed to have open last year. I don't know what
Okay.
happened. They got delayed. But then this year they said it's really pushing through. So
Okay,
And
that's
it's gonna be in Glorieta on the second floor,
Okay,
Oh, wow,
nice.
okay.
where Sasaki used to be. Remember the
Yeah, yeah,
Japanese
yeah, I
buffet?
remember.
Yeah, I think they took over that place.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't really been drinking.
you're feeling?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
driving.
are you driving? Careful lang.
I can make you a
And I
to
just got,
Mayflower if you need
I
to
just got
walk.
my car
Okay,
the
so
other
let's,
day.
let's
So
walk
I'm
it up.
like,
May food trucks yata at Mayflower.
I know. So that's the reason it took me a while because
Aw.
you can't enter the parking. There's all these food trucks.
Yeah.
So they diverted all the parking.
Sorry, what do you say about the bottle? To
So,
put it down.
pero
What
may
what
parking.
happened?
It's
There
just
is
Ah,
like
yeah.
different.
The,
You have
the
to
owner is
order.
listening, and he's just scared that it's gonna spill on the console
Ah.
because it's expensive.
Ah,
So
okay.
we just put it on the
Ah,
floor
okay,
for now.
okay, of
Yeah.
course.
That's okay. It's been on
It's
display.
ballet.
Yeah, it's been there for like 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
It's enough.
Jam 88.3, that is Cheryl Crow with All I Want to Do, and definitely what we all want to do right now. It's a Friday, so it's time for, some R&R, whether it is to go out and drink or it's to go home and rest. Whatever floats your boat. What have you got planned for the weekend, Fabio?
So tonight after here, I have a birthday to attend, a birthday dinner in Rockwell.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, we're bringing the twins to do a checkup in Makati Med with the doctor, and then in the afternoon, I have a football for 2 hours, 7 versus 7, and then also a birthday party mansion Sipalanka.
Right.
And
Mansion,
then
yeah.
Sunday we have a big event in the Skyline Bar in the Century Mall as well for Antidote. So yeah,
Oh, for this brand.
yeah, for this
Nice,
event, yeah.
nice. All right.
So it's gonna be a good weekend. Yeah, it's nice.
Not really an R&R for you.
No rest.
More like socializing and business
the
stuff.
the hustle is real. Yeah, but you know.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
But this is something also like especially when you have kids, right? Like me when I had one, I was already like so masipag. I'm always like I have to work, I have to provide. But now that I had the twins and I realized, oh my God, we have 3 kids, and then have 2 years. Like you really makes you realize like you really have to work hard talaga. As in like pagod ka. Oh, Eddie, voila, you have
Yeah.
to still go to work. You still have to push. Like
Yeah.
there's no, like each day is an opportunity for you to like, get things done, meet new people, network, work hard, and that's what I believe. Like I always tell Ellen, I said, Ellen, if you see me home, baby, I'm not making any money. I'm only make money when I'm out in the
As a
field. No, but it's
freelancer.
true.
Exactly.
I feel it.
Because Ellen, like, she works from home and she only needs Wi-Fi. She's making money working from home. Me, I have to be in the field. That's when I meet people. That's when I connect. That's when I like talk about like. So it's kind of but that's.
But it's
that's
good
the
that
vibe.
she's very like mature about it and
yeah,
understanding that she
100%,
understands
yeah,
your
of
whole
course,
your
100%.
whole industry.
100%. But I'm just saying because it's funny, right? Like it's completely opposite. Like
Right.
she can just
But
like
they say opposites attract, right?
exactly.
Because if both of you were out there all the
Introvert,
time,
extrovert.
imagine if both of you were always you needed to both be out
Yes.
to do your own
Maybe
thing.
it wouldn't work if we were both.
You won't
like,
see each other anymore, right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
So it works.
Good.
It works then.
Nice.
What about you, Cathy? Any plans for the weekend? Are you flying out again to the province?
Not this weekend, but we have a huge event for Rotary tomorrow. So it's the district conference. So we rented out a huge ballroom. It's like a really, really big event. Today they had a parade. I wasn't able to attend the parade, but I'll be at the ballroom tomorrow for that. And then besides that, I promised the kids Minecraft movie. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
we
cute.
can do that. Yes.
Nice.
So that's like our
Oh, that's
plans for the
fun.
weekend.
Oh.
What about you, Easter?
Oh, right now I'm all about spin classes and fitness.
Oh, yeah.
So
We need to go to some
Nice.
fitness classes together.
Yeah, exactly. I've been watching
I'm
your.
terrified of spinning. Yeah.
Really?
Where do you spin?
Oh, Ride Rev and Cycle House.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so it's very nice. I want to try out Electric Studio.
We
'cause-
used to go to electric. Oh no,
Oh.
I used to go to electric. I'm like,
Is
We
that the
did
one in
flyweight
BGC?
classes,
Okay,
and we
yeah,
did
yeah.
some
Is that
dance
the one in
classes.
BGC?
no,
Yeah, BGC
Molito,
and-
Alabang,
Ah.
and
Okay.
BGC also.
BGC.
Yeah, they have
and
I've been.
podium,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been to the one in BGC.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
I
how-
want dance
Yeah.
classes.
Oh my god. We should go.
Like hip hop and contemporary.
Yes.
I'm a frustrated dancer, but I cannot dance without choreography.
Oh my god. Like
I need a
same.
choreographer,
Yeah.
otherwise I look like I'm having like a I don't know, a seizure.
No,
When
but
I'm
she
dancing.
has
Okay,
so much energy when she dances.
I need to follow something.
Yeah,
But I'm a good follower.
You're my soul sister. Like I'm a frustrated dancer, but I'm like I need to follow someone and I need to like take time to learn the choreography.
Yeah.
It's not like the
I
first
can't
time
just do
go
like I
there,
can't
like-
bust out like moves.
Yes.
I'd be like, no.
Yeah, and my office mates were like, there was this work event, and I was dancing for 5 hours. I didn't
Wow.
even imagine. I
Wow.
was like, oh my god, like.
Hey, it's
I'm
fun
only
cardio.
human.
It's
Yes,
fun cardio.
Exactly.
Whenever I go clubbing and I just dance, I'll be like, it's fun cardio. I
Yeah.
could be doing this on the treadmill, but I'm doing it here while I'm having fun with the nice lights and,
and
you know,
drinks.
nice music. Yeah, and
Like,
drinks.
like counters or
It
calorie
evens out.
deficit.
Yes.
So-
It helps you
It's
sweat
fair.
more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It
You
helps
can
you
drink
sweat
more.
more.
Yeah, you sweat more.
Oh my god, I love you guys.
I'm supportive of the drink
Yeah,
list.
you're very supportive.
You know, you all just met today, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You all just met today.
And we have alcohol.
Yep.
There's a lot more.
Which
Yeah,
helps
It's
to.
a very good social lubricant.
Lubricant.
Yeah.
Sure.
Learn something new every day.
I love the word at least. Yeah, it's
Now you can use that to sell your
lubricant.
liquor.
Yeah.
Want some social lubricant?
Handa na ba kayo for some lubricant?
Diba? You don't want your
How does it
social
sound?
lubricant. Fabio, you don't want your party already dry. You need some social lubricant.
You need some lubricant.
Have some antidote.
Yes.
It's time to lubricant your life.
I love it.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? We're coming up with genius ideas here. Jewel, what do you have in store?
Sorry, yes.
Are you gonna do some BDSM? What are you gonna do?
Wow, agad. Meanwhile,
You
spin
have that.
classes.
You have that. You have that look.
Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment.
She's like, thank you.
I don't. You look like a dom. Thank you. Nah, tomorrow we're gonna send our dog to the groomers. She needs a bath.
Very
That's
normal.
exciting.
Very
Very
normal.
exciting.
Yes. Very domestic. Very domestic.
That's why I feel you're like that because
Yeah.
you make it appear, you project like your life is it's boring, it's like this, but deep inside
Yeah.
it's something else altogether.
Let's keep that in mind. Suspicion
I'm
gray
going
over
to
here.
jog.
If you
I
know
need
what
to do
mean.
some grooming. I need to do some grooming. I'm gonna groom some men. Wait,
Wow.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Hashtag Brazilian wax.
Ano ba yung Brazilian wax na yan, ah? I only did it one time. One time.
And?
I never
What's
did it
wrong
again.
with
Why?
It hurt.
Masakit?
But I mean,
Doesn't
it's
all
fine. You
waxing
get
hurt?
used to it.
No, but I only did it one time. You know, I was like being
Yeah.
tortured in the back room.
Pero
In a salon.
adrenaline.
And if they don't pull it out all
Of
through,
course.
they have to pluck it one by one.
Yes, yes.
With tweezers, which is
No,
even
so that's why
worse.
there's rules before you go.
What do
They
we
tell you
rules?
don't like shave. There's rules.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't
Para
know.
easier to...
Yeah.
So they
Yes.
apparently didn't tell her.
No, I just opted for the laser.
Okay, that's okay
Yeah.
also, yeah.
But is it like less painful than the wax?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. I'd rather be electrocuted
Pulled.
than have individual hairs plucked out from
Oh
your
my
private
God.
parts. Yes.
Oh my god. I did it, but I didn't experience the plucking out part, but yeah.
I like that laugh.
I don't wanna elaborate more. I wanna
Girl.
Miss Fabio over here. I'm
No, it's fine. I'm like, I'm the only guy here, but I enjoy it.
Have you ever had a Brazilian wax?
Oh yeah, of
Oh,
course.
Yeah, man.
All
should
the
get
time.
waxed too.
All the
All
time?
the time?
All the time.
You haven't opted for laser?
No, I don't do laser. But
Because
I just
laser
do
is like
Brazilian
more
wax.
permanent. Because Brazilian wax is painful and then after that
I
you have
think
to do
girls
it
is
again.
more into like the laser thing. Guys, it's just like it's very easy for us.
Do you do the back too?
Yeah,
I
Yes.
don't know, is it more? I don't know.
everything.
If it's more,
Every
Just,
day?
hygiene. Yeah, I just
Oh
feel
my
good.
God.
It feels
It's
great
grooming,
to.
yeah.
Exactly.
yeah,
It
it's
feels
like
great.
grooming. Yeah.
It feels great to be clean and just.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good
Like-
for Ellen.
And we feel
Big
a
Good
lot
for
of
Ellen, not
pain
for
Yeah,
me.
good for Ellen.
She loves it.
She's like, very clean.
She's
Good
like-
job. I like a clean environment.
Exactly.
I like a clean workspace.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you're right.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I love you.
Exactly.
See you, Sigma. She needs to join next time, okay?
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let's go take a quick break. Before I
Getting warm here.
Yeah, it got really hot. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's on 20. Why is it hot? Anyway, we got some quick reminders.
You said you like this? I give you this as a gift for
Oh my
you.
god.
I hate cardio, but I want to like conquer it.
You're very
I
welcome.
love it.
I did it
Does
once.
anyone
I
want?
just ask you
I'll
one
call you
favor.
later.
If you
I
can
did
just
it
maybe
once
just put
before,
in
but
a
this was
story like
before.
thank
Okay.
you,
Yes,
My
of
entire life
course.
was
and then you
like
just
this
tag
time.
anti-doging
I only started
page.
working out
Yeah. But I give you as a gift.
nung pandemic.
So you can enjoy
Kasi I
it
had
all.
all these
My pleasure.
anxieties. But before that, kasi I had no
You want
sport.
more? You want
I
some
was- I
more?
was skinny
I'll
because I
like
didn't have
have
muscle.
like.
Are you
Exercise,
really
but I
gonna
was
go
fit.
home
I just-
after?
So
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
have
like
the
skinny
event
fat.
tomorrow. That
yeah,
discount
I was
day.
not healthy.
I'm part of
So
the
it
committee.
took a while for
Just
me
here,
to
but then
survive
later you can-
like
okay.
20 minutes of light cardio
Which one did you like the
without
most?
dying. weak spot
I like
ko pa rin
all of
yung cardio. I have more muscle.
the one you
I'm
like the
dumbbell.
most,
I can climb.
You haven't tried the 17
it's
botanicals, the
spinning.
No, I
London Dry.
haven't. I
Also.
haven't.
I want to
Here.
come, pero wait, let me
Join
work
me,
up
girl.
with better cardio.
Join
But
me.
I'm down.
No, but where?
Let me know which one you like the most, and then I give it to you, okay? I'll give you as a
There's
gift.
one in Greenbelt. There's also one
Okay.
in
Very
But
well.
I can.
Where do you
for
go?
next week,
Yeah, where do you go?
I can have it
because it's
as
easier
a-
How about you? Like,
I'll
what's
feature
closer to you?
basically
I know
I'll
there's
serve
one
it
I haven't
to
gone.
my
I
guests.
give you also as a gift.
Yeah,
your
I'll
favorite.
serve it to my guests and I'll promote it and say this is.
Oh, cool. Thank you. That's nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because normally I tell my guests, bring your own poison.
Cardio ko, basically.
So we're just drinking random things, but it's
At
a,
least
it's
you
a
can-
missed opportunity.
Yeah,
But
workouts
it's
are
so
perfect.
fun when you're on the bike and like the
So
music is
scared.
like.
This is the London Dry 17
Yeah, no,
botanicals.
it's
That's
like
the one.
a-
It's nicer
Right,
with
and
tonic. You wanna
dark.
mix.
It's
Try it without
dark.
first. Then if you want,
dark.
you put tonic on it.
And there's
Okay.
lights.
Sayang eh, kasi so binili mo, di ba?
Yeah.
Everyone is like on their thing, on their bike.
Try with tonic.
They're sweating like, oh my god, just trying
And
to
you
get
burn
rid of
so
it.
many
Behind the-
calories.
That intimidates me, but like I wanna do it.
Wait,
Just to
'cause
see if I like
In
it.
electric, you're strapped on the bike. Are you strapped on the
Yeah.
bike? In
Yeah.
regular?
Strapped on in a what?
No,
you're
strapped on the bike?
You're
Exactly.
strapped
Oh,
you're
strapped.
strapped onto the pedal.
Strapped
So
Ah,
your
right,
feet
right,
don't
right,
slip
right,
or
right.
anything. You're
Yeah.
like
There-
attached.
Yeah, there's cleats and you have to like strap on the bike.
Are your feet?
Yeah,
Ah,
okay.
you
Got
just
it,
drop
got
off the
it.
bike, you know.
Oo nga naman.
Yeah. So the
It's
green
embarrassing.
belt. So I've experienced both Shangri-La and green belt. I think the
Mm,
green
it's
belt
yummy
is
with the
bigger.
tonic.
Sarap,
Which
no?
one are you having?
I tried the botanical.
The
With the
herb-
tonic.
Oh, this one.
You wanna
I
try it with the
love
tonic-
it.
tonic
Green
water?
belt. The
Mas bet mo
Shangri-La.
yung-
Oh, Shangri-La one was very small.
Okay.
Take some nice one.
Are there
Actually,
showers
sister,
and everything?
do you mind
Yes.
taking a photo for me?
Yeah, go Because
So
I
here,
go
halimbawa lang,
I
I'm
go to
just-
climb
No,
central.
so
Wait, let me just
Oh,
clean
in-
here a little
in
bit.
Greenfield.
Yeah, it's just like
Add
halimbawa
one.
mi the show so I can promote her.
I don't.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm not very confident with my
Two,
core
sorry, the
strength.
plastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's fine
Makikita?
because I
No,
like the
that
walls.
one.
Ah, that one?
Wait. No, I'll
There's
just get it out of
easy
the
routes,
shot.
and you don't even have to get
One.
like it's very big.
Just
and
for
friendly,
for
the limes.
I have a height problem.
No,
Same
that's
here.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
You know
I tried,
what?
but parang
Okay,
it
see if
was
it's
a
okay.
wuss.
So there's still some stuff.
Okay.
I'm going on Sunday.
Oh, you know what?
You
Let's
want the
try
pineapple?
climbing and then
It's
we
okay?
can try.
Are you
riding.
sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I see it again?
I need a
Okay.
support group because I'm
yes.
terrified.
Yeah, let me just. I'm doing
Okay,
more,
wait.
but I'm looking more
But
to
I
the.
really wanna.
Wait,
I
you wanna move?
try
Oh,
it.
sorry, the glass.
Next Saturday.
Sorry, because I'm also like really particular with the photos,
Where
and you have
Next
stuff there.
Saturday.
right?
Wait,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you on here?
Yeah, Instagram. I only use Instagram.
Okay, there. Hold
Okay.
the
Oh,
mic.
wait.
Ingat ng Instagram niyan. Japanese. You cannot find her.
Yeah, because I'm trying to
Yeah,
hide from
From
Okay.
people.
people. Yeah, yeah. I'm not exactly famous, but you know.
Okay.
We'll later have
Not
photos here.
exactly.
Not
just
Like
kind
you're
of-
like you're
Okay,
DJing.
so I like these.
Yeah.
Wait. These
April and I already
ones.
followed.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah, that's a good
So I'm
one.
trying to do different
Yeah,
angles,
thank you.
and then it's much cleaner like
Appreciate
that.
it. Thank
No,
you so
no,
much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
We do a group photo later.
Yeah, yeah, over here.
But then,
I can
Like you're
I
like
can
you're like
promote,
you're the
yeah.
DJ with a headphone
Yeah,
and
of
everything.
course.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it's
on my own.
Which one was my
glass?
glass? Wait,
I
wait.
think
Yeah.
Pero
this is
to be
yours.
fair naman sa akin, naisip ko.
It's
You're not drinking.
I am. I was actually. I just poured it for myself
Oh,
also.
so maybe this is-
I know this is mine. Yeah, this is mine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Cheers.
I have elevated bliss.
I really have not drank in so long.
So
I'm
it's
really,
hitting
I'm
you a
on
little bit?
work mode. I'm like, I've just
Business.
been, yeah, just
Good.
really
But that's
busy
good also.
focused.
and everything.
Last night we were with the ambassador
He
of
doesn't take
Qatar.
his
We're trying to get some
meds
things
like
rolling.
regularly.
I'm putting up
Because
another
nagno-normal
company.
yung ano.
You're bringing it to the Middle East. Your company.
No, it's different ventures that we're doing with
Okay.
the ambassador. We're going to be partners.
APE kami.
For a new company, I cannot completely disclose it
Okay.
yet.
No worries. No worries. Nice.
Exciting things. I'll tell you about
I
it.
will that for you.
And then we can
She can tell you, but she cannot tell me. So when she tells you, you tell me, okay?
I'll add you on Instagram.
I'm just joking.
We'll be in touch. I
I'm
just
just
met
joking.
you.
I'm just. But yeah, why not?
Miami 8.3. That is
I love
time for us
networking,
to
like
talk again here on
brainstorming.
Rock
There's maybe
and Roll.
I never know. Maybe there's
For Heels
something
and
we always can
Heartbeats.
do together. Like
And we are down to the last 8 minutes
not the show.
No,
Are you
I
imagine?
Oh.
Time flies when you're having fun.
No,
somebody say.
Grabe.
That's so fast.
I
Tapos
know.
na?
It's so fast. It's so fast. It just went by.
Yeah.
After we start talking about second floor, first floor,
Basement.
Basement.
I
I
mean,
mean, you
Fabio
know what?
went down straight to Kama Sutra, so no coding there.
Grabe.
Grabe.
It just went by fast after
Pasensya
that.
lang po.
You're so good with your Tagalog. Can we hear more Tagalog? Like, what else can you say?
Isang lalaki na bulag pagkatapos uminom ng kape. Na-interviewin siya, nalaman niya, nakalimutan niya alisin ang kutsara na tumusok sa mata niya. Kaya siya nabulag.
Wait a minute, is that your go-to Tagalog passage?
What you're saying?
Yeah, of
I
course.
understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
you know?
But you know, it's a real risk.
Yeah, it's a risk to take. Yeah, yeah. It happens every
But
day.
I like the very journalistic na.
It's a little dramatic. Yeah.
No, natusok ang mata. Yun yung mga nagbabagang apoy.
Di umano.
Hindi lang po,
Sa nagbabagang balita.
Anong balita?
Oh my god. You could be.
Yeah.
You can have a
Just for
new
fun.
role. Yeah.
Newscaster.
A new shift, oh, like, ano nangyari sa kanya? Di ba kanina?
All right, so we have tried the different flavors of your gin brand, which is Antidote.
Yes.
So what were they again? I tried. Well, the first one was
So the first one was the citron, the
Citron.
lemon. Yeah. The second one was the orange.
orange.
The third one was the Mediterranean or grapefruit,
Grapefruit.
for the French, but for the Filipinos, I would say, sa ating Pinoy, I would say the pomelo flavor.
Right.
And then the fourth was your favorite, the herbal. And then the fifth and last one was the 17 botanicals and spices.
I like the botanical.
the London Dry. Yeah,
I like that one. Yeah. Which one did you like most?
The one that tastes like Jaeger, the
Ah.
herbal one.
What about
Did you try
Easter?
The herbal one. Like,
You like the herbal one too?
yes. I'm trying to finish it now. I want to taste that one botanical.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
haven't tried it
Here.
also.
Here, I have some tonic.
This is the last one. Yeah.
If you want to add some tonic.
Sakto lang.
Sakto lang, sakto lang.
Sakto.
What about you,
Thank you.
April? What was your
Wow.
favorite?
The Jaeger one was really good.
Yeah, I need to try that. I haven't tried that.
You haven't tried it
Yeah, I
yet?
didn't try that
Oh
one.
my God, where have you been this whole time?
I've been here all along. You forgot about me. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you forget about
I
me?
think when you forgot me. No,
Oh
just
my
kidding.
goodness. Grabe.
Getting you.
Ay,
But
nako.
this is so awesome. Thank you so much, Fabio, for
Of
being
course.
such a great person to come in here and like show us your line of gin and wine. We had such a great time tasting it, and you know, I mean, for me, I don't know. If for me, I'm a when it comes to like wine tasting, liquor tasting, I'm easy.
I'm easy.
Yeah, I feel like love all of it, all of the above.
Yes.
No, but really, I like the botanical one. It's
You like it?
But I haven't tried the other
Try
one.
the herbal.
So wait, so which one you wanna try now?
The,
Are you
the,
gonna
the
fin-
herbal one.
Oh yeah, I make it. I make it
That
for
one
you.
I'm loving. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah, even with just ice.
This is
it's
the one I
like-
told you. Like
Yeah.
if you put it in ice and you
Yeah.
squeeze some like lemon on top of
Okay,
it,
we'll
it
try
looks.
that.
It's a really. It's very easy cocktail to
Try
make, but
this.
really
Yeah, I
good.
will try it. You see what happened here? Earlier we were talking about, thank you so much,
You're very welcome.
love, relationships, and now we're like, who cares about like all our relationships, dating, and all that stuff? You know, just have fun. Because that's what
I
life
gave
should
you, right?
be, right?
Have I
We're
given
now
you?
Whether-
talking about fitness.
Did I give
Yeah,
you?
whether you're fitness, what kind of
Yeah,
fitness?
thank you.
I gave you
Spend
already, right?
class.
Ah, okay.
So wait, when would you do like
What
what
fitness are you
days
talking
would
about?
Yeah, that's still
Now?
cardio.
It's still cardio.
Weekend.
Cardio?
Also weekends.
Okay,
Did you see that? Did you see that video
Instagram?
of Henry Cavill being
How do
interviewed
we
Oh, yeah,
by
he
Jimmy
does.
Fallon?
Yeah, he does cardio.
Where Jimmy Fallon was like, "So, what's your workout regimen like?"
Follow you.
And then Henry Cavill was like,
Cardio.
no, he's like, "Do you do cardio?" He's like, "No."
So like
You don't do
Saturdays
cardio?
or-
And then Henry Cavill looks at the audience, and then the audience laughs.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
Jimmy
good
Fallon was like, "What do you mean?"
Saturdays. Wait,
I
this
think
one.
they know.
Yeah,
He's like, "Oh." He does
Yeah.
the fun cardio.
of course. There's always the fun.
Ah,
Duration. Perfect duration is what?
What's
What?
her name? Oh,
Oh.
Cardio.
Easter. Okay.
For
I-
cardio, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3
The
hours.
US Embassy. I
depends
sell
on how
to the U.S.
long.
Embassy. That's
It
why I'm
depends how
asking.
long. How
That's
long?
why
How
I'm
long your
there.
heart will take it.
I'll-
Oh, how long
I
does your
know
heart
they
take
want
it?
to see
I don't
this.
know.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let me think about that.
Well,
Easter, Cathy, join the conversation.
Sorry,
What is the
sorry.
perfect cardio time for you? This is fun cardio.
Like,
30
the
minutes,
fun
1
cardio.
hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
I said
30
it
minutes to
depends.
1 hour. Yeah. No, not too long.
Fun
What are we talking
cardio,
about?
okay?
Fun
Not at the
cardio.
gym.
What? Oh.
Like dancing, if dancing like 4 or
Like
5 hours.
what?
If
What
you're
are you
giving
talking
my-
about?
cardio.
Fun
Fun cardio.
I like our craving.
I'm giving signs. Fun.
Cardio. So is it still 30 minutes
30
to an hour?
minutes to like an hour. Yeah, 15 to 30.
If you can- you know what, if you
I'm
can
not
last
sure what
that
we're
long.
talking about
How long
anymore.
can you last?
Oh, so it all
I mean,
depends
it's
on
different for girls, but yeah.
how. What would you prefer? What is
What-
too long? What is too short?
What if your heart can take it like an hour?
Yeah.
Too long is maybe 2 hours.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You might have a heart
Yeah.
attack.
But
Especially if it's a little intense.
yeah, but it,
Like running, hello.
Like, I have a question. Who's the more active one?
Among who? Who are we talking about?
Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? I like 3-hour
Did you
workouts.
try
Let's
this?
just say
Oh
that.
my god! Like
I can do 3 hour. I like the workouts. Yes.
yes.
If you're like
Yeah,
You're
we're
so-
talking
yeah.
about workouts.
if you're like the
It is a
instructor,
workout.
If you like the instructor, then
Oh.
yeah,
okay.
sure.
it depends on you,
Sure.
instructor.
Ano na ba to? Tapusin na nga natin.
The
Ito
process.
ang usapan natin.
What are we talking about?
Wait, we have somebody on Twitch who said something. Saladin Vedic says the character of Mr. Grey and Twilight fanfiction in question is to say not a good example of such a delicate, if not complicated, relationship and its dynamics. Dude, are you speaking English? What is? I don't
No,
understand.
he's probably
It's AI.
Yeah, no. He's just trying to get into like the conversation. I guess.
No, but that's fine.
No,
that's
it's
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It's valid. 'Cause
It
it's
is
an
true.
awful. It's an awful example of BDSM.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
yeah,
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
no,
Of course, Jewel will be the one
gaslighting.
to explain BDSM. I knew
No,
it.
it is
I
honestly,
knew it.
it's kind of gaslighting because he didn't
Yeah.
treat Anastasia
The
that
consent.
well.
Ah.
You know, he actually was
So,
kind
okay.
of like a douche. Oh, what are we
Yeah.
allowed to say?
The relationship
not-
Yeah,
dynamic.
just say
Not
it.
good.
Yeah, it was not. He wasn't the most positive
Yeah.
influence on her.
Yes.
And she loved him
Exactly.
so much. So I understand his point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
BDSM, if you're gonna get into it, make sure there's consent
Exactly.
Yeah.
and respect and communication.
Hear it from the expert.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Needs to be a
It
safe
needs to be
word.
discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jewel,
safe words are
Jewel,
important.
you have a career in that. Let's talk.
Also,
Dude, I'm honestly, I'm surrounded by a lot of people in the kink community, so I do know a lot.
Okay, I
Do-
know there's like
Wait,
who
one
are
that I
these
wanna
people in the
watch,
kink
Joy,
community?
I know that she performs. No, okay, we'll talk about it.
What the? What's that? What's that?
Yes.
Yeah, you know Joyanne.
No, I've
Oh.
seen her. I've seen
I
her.
know
I've
I've
watched
watched
her.
her, okay.
I've watched her in person. Yeah.
Tying is such an
She's
art
my girl crush.
form.
What
Right.
is the Japanese one?
No,
Tying
where
is
you
What
get
part
tied.
Japanese?
Shibari. I have a
Yes.
friend
Tingnan
who's
mo,
like active
she
in
knows
that.
what it's
Wow.
called.
Dude, I know, I told you, I have a lot of them.
I know.
Waves.
You're in
A lot of
community.
friends, aka JEWEL.
Diyon tats de pasupil, yes,
Oh,
it's
hello.
Jewel. Hi.
Hi, June. Pengin tattoo.
Bigyan na ng tattoo yan, live here sa Jam.
Stickers,
I do
stickers,
like
stickers,
my
stickers.
Get the tattoo here live.
Is there anyone giving tattoos?
Shout out
From
to
No,
my
he's
Tinay.
very
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah,
He's so good.
Shout out
for
for me.
Shout out to
I was
Tinay
planning to do my
Aleta.
back.
Hello.
But it has to be because like I wanted something from
Corporate, ano.
Yeah.
something that I can kind of
Hide.
Corporate
You can still hide. On your back.
Okay.
I'm planning for my neck down here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
I want.
I
So
love-
Cassie, if you're still listening, I mentioned it to you already.
You know what I want, girl.
The inner arm is very safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, and this one it's just meaningful, just very meaningful. But this
Yeah.
one I know what I want to get done.
Mm-mm.
Already, it's aligned with astrology.
Ah,
I had it designed already.
okay.
Actually, I know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for the right person. Hello. If there's someone
Yes.
here.
So,
Calling the right
um,
person to do
we are
this.
very open to tattoos here.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
tattoo artists.
I'm a wuss with that, so yeah.
Really?
I'll support
I
you
wanted.
guys.
No,
I
I'm a
know
wuss
you
when
can
it
get
comes to
custom
hospital
temporary
needles.
tattoos.
Hospital needles, I cannot handle.
I know.
Really?
But,
Tattoo needles,
I
I can handle.
I have
Hospital
to-
needles, I
Yeah.
cannot.
Okay.
And they're like, Mom, dami yung tattoo.
Oh,
I was like, yung needle ng tattoo, iba, hindi
Iba,
ganyan.
And it's just skin.
Iba yung size nila.
Yeah, that one is a tunnel.
Yeah.
It's like a
Here,
straw.
What I want to do is in Thailand, where they use like the.
Oh,
It's
he
different.
did from Wang
I did
Oz.
that.
Yeah.
I did the Philippines with Wong Odd.
Is it painful? I heard it's.
I want it here, but then I
Very,
heard
It's a
that-
big chunk.
Very.
It's like a
Where
film
did
strip.
your,
Painful.
Body. Like,
Huh?
did you seal it like before you went home?
It's on his hip.
Okay.
No, but
No,
I'm
so
not
did
doing
you
it.
like because I heard.
No,
it's
because they don't have
infected.
anesthesia, right? So what she did was she did a tattoo, and then what they apply is just like some coconut oil, and that's it. So the pain was very like painful, and because this is exactly the place where the underwear is, right? So
We're about to end the
So,
show right here.
It rubs.
it got
against the-
exact and it got infected
This is
because
what
of that.
happens on
Yeah.
Friday.
So it was a
Oh
little
my
like.
God. So that's why I was
But
But in the
wondering.
meantime,
Antiseptic.
we've got to say goodbye to our
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
listeners.
Sorry, bye.
So any final
guys.
messages? First and foremost, April, any
Yes.
final messages to listeners, shout outs you want to send out?
Hi, have fun this weekend.
Hindi, pasa natin yung microphone.
Ay,
para-
okay, wow.
Take care, cause I care.
Okay,
That's
so
so
that's
Japan. I'll
Thanks,
just
Japan.
pray always pray at night.
That's a jewel.
Thank you, everyone. It's been nice to go back to radio.
Yay! Next week.
I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. And shout out to my siblings. I'm so wholesome right now, Joseph and Jean Marie.
How can you be wholesome right now?
She is.
I'm so wholesome.
I support you.
Yeah, I have a lot of personality, so.
Okay, you're wholesome right now.
Alright, bye guys. Love you, Cassie, Emma,
Tulog
Nathan,
na.
Carlos. Thank you for listening, JR, Mikey, Uncle Joey. Love you guys, all my employees in Aquatech. Thank you for everything that you do.
Tulog na po kayo.
Yes. Have a good night. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, you can just put it here.
Oh,
And
oh,
then
yeah.
Fabio, what about Fabio? Fabio's got a mic. Yeah, you got a mic.
Of course, thank you so much, Rona, for having me. Girls, it was amazing to meet each one of you. Thank you so much for the wonderful time. These 3 hours didn't feel like 3 hours. Ang bilis, di ba? Like, so
Yes.
thank you so much. And also thank you, Rona, for allowing me to promote my liquors, the one we've been importing here to the Philippines and distributing Antidote Gen and Tropez, all available in Boozy online shop, Boozy PH, Lazada. So if you guys are interested or want to check it out, just message us on Instagram or just contact straight this store. So again, thank you. It was great talking to you girls, and happy weekend, everybody.
Yeah, happy
Cheers.
Fridays.
Yeah.
So hopefully next time we'll have Ellen join, yeah?
Japan.
Ellen, shout out to you. See you soon.
Hi, baby. Wait me, I'm going home. And after these conversations, be ready.
Ellen!
My friends here have been warming up the,
Darling! It's darling! Girl!
Mr. Ite has got some ideas. All right. well,
just,
thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Back to the show again next week, Friday, for another Friday FRIYAY. Right now, this is Roanna saying bye.
Happy weekend.
Let's take a nice photo, all of us.
Yes!
You know Bebe Montesirios pala.
Yeah,
Okay, so
she were just here
what
that
part
last
of,
year.
what part of the US Embassy are you in? I work.
Commercial section.
Okay, so I always get invites
Ah,
from
okay.
the
Yung mga
chamber
hiniram
of
ko.
commerce.
Ay, yung
Huh?
ano,
That's why
opener.
it's very easy for me to
glass.
Girls, come. Let's take a nice photo here with the.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Kuya, pera
So
ng chair.
nice.
Kuya, pera ng
Don't I look like I had fun?
Let's do this more often, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're such a nice guy.
Thank
And
you.
everyone
That's
knows
my
you.
equipment.
Before I just go off you.
So I'm always in the US Embassy. No, I go there a lot.
If you
Thank
go
you so
there,
much.
please.
I have to surrender
I
my
think
phone.
so
I'm a normal guy.
I thought you were like,
Just tell me before you
Above
go.
the
And
My
I can
family.
meet you.
I'm not like that.
Yeah,
a
I'm
secret
there
guy.
all the time.
Yeah, it's great to
Yeah,
meet
let's
you.
take a photo, all of us.
I'll introduce you
I
to the new
promote
person
another.
who replaced Bebe. Bebe
Okay.
Because
So
Bebe-
that's how
Girls,
it's
girls,
easy
come.
for me to send people to the US. Just in case you guys
do we
want.
fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, find your angle.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Here. Squeeze more.
Wait, where?
Kasha tayo, guys.
Okay, everybody's there?
Yep. No, andyan ka ba?
Yeah.
Wait, can we use my other
What-
phone?
what
I
was
like
it?
this for photos.
Okay.
01 na daw.
I got this phone just
Nice.
for photos. I don't really use
Oh my
it
God.
except for pictures. I'm
So
so
it must be good.
because Samsungs are different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Buying technology for. Okay.
Okay, wait. Who can hold it?
You want me to
What's
hold it?
long?
Yeah.
We can position it here.
Oh.
Are you gonna put it there?
And then
Timer?
all you have to do is put your hand in front.
No, like
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Okay, I will show you, and then after
She
we'll
is-
use your phone.
She's an
I've always
Here.
been into.
Ready? Okay, I'll just sit.
Teka lang, teka lang.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah.
Cathy, Cathy.
I sorry, let me just.
There you go.
Oh,
there.
Oh my
Okay.
God, one more time.
Okay.
Wala si Cathy.
Ready?
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Wala si Cathy.
Okay, okay.
Cathy, Cathy.
Wait.
What's up?
Kaya natin to. Pamilya Pilipina.
Di ba around my leg? You want?
Again.
Wala. Wala.
Yun.
That is a leg
You already
workout.
do that?
Oh my
Everybody says this too. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that.
It's just one
Oh,
person.
Yeah.
Because they think it's like a thing that they have to do.
No, one person. Wait, so spinning.
Yeah.
Just let me
When?
Like,
You mean like
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. Like
Okay.
when?
Yeah, like maybe next week,
I'm so
Saturday. Are you good?
No, next week I'm going to Anon.
Oh,
You know what Anon is?
no. What's
I don't know.
I'm just gonna.
Wow,
It's
sorry.
not known to us.
No, it's a rave.
I know.
Oh, it's a
I
rave.
rave. I feel like maybe I'll have friends who go there.
Enjoy.
I-
For gas? Just mention the antidote. Yeah.
I'm a boring
Thank you so much.
I
Appreciate it.
I like my girl pop. By the way, I'm very basic now.
I'm a chaperone.
Yeah.
I'm a chaperone. Yes.
Oh my God.
No, but I love chaperone, but I like EDM. I've always been EDM. I just watch people party. That's why when you said the sunglasses, I'm like, I know what they're doing. But I don't partake. I will just be. I like
Thank you so
the
much.
music.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I go to my birthday now.
Say hello to
Yes, I will.
That is coming,
I will.
right?
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
It was so nice
Are
to
you
meet you.
attending
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you for
I'm
that.
not
Thank
taking
you.
money,
Okay.
maybe. Maybe
You
in
enjoy
Boracay.
I did enjoy it.
Let me know. Just you can get my number for or message on Instagram. I can help you with anything you need. Okay.
I've already
I'll
received
invite
the
Bye
Instagram.
bye,
Bye-bye.
Fabio. Thank
You wanna invite me to the American Embassy
Yes,
event?
always.
Okay. Get my number, Instagram. Let's
What's
Uh,
your name on Instagram?
Fabio the official.
I just follow you.
Oh really?
So,
I follow you back.
I'm very
Okay.
private on Instagram.
So you.
I don't
you
know
have
you.
100,000 followers.
No.
You know, I wanna.
Dude, honestly, when
Wait,
I
you
met all
follow
my
me on
friends,
Instagram, you
I
said?
feel
I just
very
follow you.
vanilla around
I'm
everyone
like,
else.
why?
Because everybody's
I'm so
fucking.
shy with
No,
my.
don't be shy.
Wait, what
Yeah.
are you on Insta? Oh my
Oh,
god.
What
Cat-
are you? Wait, I.
Mine is
Oh, you have a lot of followers
Okay.
because you're a celebrity. I'm so sorry.
no.
Yeah.
This one, Fabio,
I
Fabio,
also follow you, Cathy.
Yeah.
Fabio the official.
Yeah, I just follow you.
Private pala tayo.
Yeah.
lahat.
What is your Instagram here?
Yeah, I'm private also.
I know,
I'm
this is
gonna
Cathy.
message.
No,
Yeah.
I followed you, Cathy Solano.
Yeah, this is Cathy,
Pussy,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, follow
What
back.
are you on Insta?
Me,
There.
Fabio the official.
I just follow you and I just went hi. I'm
Fabio
Easter.
Ide. Okay, that's
You said what?
I'm Easter.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Easter.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is me.
I'm just lurk ka na.
Malapit yung Easter, so ako po yung Easter mismo.
Yeah,
Happy Easter.
Ako po yung Easter
Happy
mismo.
Easter.
Huh?
That's me.
Okay.
Androgynous. Wait, Jewel.
Yeah.
It says Jewel.
Why it doesn't show you? This is the one?
I know. Did I follow
Oh no, that's not you.
What
yeah.
are we doing?
That's why I
Oh,
know.
I found you. This is
Google on Google.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I
Okay.
found you.
I started following.
I
Oh,
just
maybe
read
because
it.
I'm
Okay.
private. I should.
What's
Uh,
your Instagram? I'll follow you.
No.
I love your your handle.
Anong draw?
Androgynous.
Ito?
I love it.
Yeah, that's me. That's baby me.
Yeah, follow back.
Yay, thank you. Yeah.
Did I? Oh my god.
Oh, I just confirmed you. Oh,
Ako talaga. Ano nangyayari?
Confirm.
you
Confirm.
nagpa-follow
Wait, what's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
underscore
E, I.
Yeah. No, that's just only I. With no E.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
I.
SUTA.
Climbing, I want to try, but I'm
RIS.
intimidated
That's
because I have
me.
no upper
Yeah.
arm strength.
Follow by.
It's more core and leg.
All right.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you also.
Thank you so much.
Keep in touch, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, for sure. It was
You
really
have-
nice meeting you girls. Thank you so much for
You
today.
have to be in our events. We're
Yeah,
gonna
let me
invite
know.
you.
Let me
Yeah.
know. Let me know
Yeah, we
how.
have a lot of events in the
Okay,
MC.
Sige, sige. Let me know.
Yeah,
If I'm free, I can go support,
So
okay?
this one is like a full body
Bye-bye.
workout also.
I think so, yeah. I think so. Feeling ko. No, I'm joking.
Kasi lasing na ako, Keith.
Lasing na?
Yeah.
Really? Konti?
No, I mean, I think so.
Every climb is a few minutes.
Laughing
My head is like.
No, so I can do that.
Thanks for joining the live, guys.
Yeah, ang lakas nga. Parang feel ko na naman.
Till next week.
Sorry.
Bye.
Of course.
Oh wait, who? I'll move.